Hello, everyone. I'm a bit early today because I've been wanting to play this, and I fell asleep, so I didn't go to the gym, and I realized if I went to the gym now, it would not work out. So I decided I wouldn't go to the gym and I'd just start playing. This opening splash screen already gives me excitement. I am so excited for this. Oh wait, what is the outline here? What is the outline? Are these the guns? I think they're the guns. Little water ASMR. This is day 2 of turn-based strategy week, and I am so excited. Hey, Zergith! Howdy, howdy. Day 2 of turn-based strategy week. I was gonna play Invisible Incorporated, but Fixed Point was just released today. That is the new major event in Girls Frontline. It'll continue the story. Let me turn the volume back on for Girls Frontline. Where's BlueStacks? What did I do? What did I do? Buttons. How do they work? Alright, this is fine. Now, what was I doing? Right, BlueStacks. There we go. Checking for update. I hope this emulator works. How am I coming out, by the way? Ohayo. Hello, Red Barn. Did I miss a day? I feel like I must have missed a day. Yes! I'm so excited. New neural upgrades. Alright, there's so much to do. Fixed point. Okay. Okay, let's start. First of all, thank you, ladies. You brought back all the goods that I needed so that I can do the event. Mail. Maintenance reward. Thank you for the Apologems. Thank you, Kalina. Double Apologems? Yeah, double Apologems. Everyone loves double Apologems. Apparently this update ran long. Let's see. 3 skill training, 1 roll on a resupply gotcha. I might have enough to do that. Like dorms, perform 2 dolls, complete battle. Just, you know what? I'm gonna re-roll this immediately. There you go. That's easier to do. Alright. So to the factory. Ooh. Wait, there's production up? Why is there production up? No, wait, no, how do I open it? No. It's a swipe. It's a swipe on the phone. Hold on. Fixed point, alchemist, another fixed point thing. Great success rate up for logistics. Yes, I know that. Festival days, that's good. Happy Spring Revival rerun. Yes. Come on. Costume ticket package. Whoa! For real? I'm gonna have to double check that. Okay. production rate up for these. Hello, Orzhov. That's actually not that great. A545, SH50. I think I have both of them. Hello, Orzhov. That's not the right button. One thing that I absolutely love about playing this game on a emulator is it moves so fast. A5415. You know what? Let's just go with locked. Yes, they've gotcha. I am very gotcha. Oh, I don't have her. Okay. If there's a raid up for her, I'll do it. Here, we'll just do... Wait, I need to do some heavy construction. Let's see. She's an assault rifle. What formula have other people used? The standard form. Oh wow, that's not even the standard formula. That's a shotgun formula, and that costs a lot. You know what? We'll just do rifle. I have 278. Nope. While that's good, she's not what I was looking for. Alright, one more. How many resources do I have? You know what? I'm gonna do a shotgun recipe. Maybe I'll get a good shotgun. I did not. That number is way too low for it to be a shotgun. Oh well. I know that it fulfilled one of my weekly missions. Perform 4 heavy construction. Which means I got this on the battle pass. Huzzah! Ooh, contracts. Alright, let's go back to the factory. This is all part of turn-based strategy week. I want to point that out. It's all very important that we get this. Because we can't have our turn-based strategy if we're not strategizing. Strategy comes before and after. This is the before. Alright, so we want to do this. We're going to complete stages. That'll be easy. Equipment or ferry enhancements. Simulation battles. We'll do that. Like your friends' dorms. I'm going to re-roll that. Nope, that was a bad re-roll. That was a bad re-roll. Give a gift. Okay. To the dorms. I like how there's a little train that takes people to where they need to go. No. I want to get the... Come down here. No. Okay. Can I do a resupply? Oh, look at that. 93. I don't want to waste it. Their picture. That's a good one. Let's give a gift. Not to them. Here. We'll do this. You. Ta-da! Oh, you know what? In all likelihood, I don't have the best units going for the forward base camp. So where's the forward base camp? What? That's good. Ooh, and I got tokens. Now I only need like 6 more or whatever. State-of-the-art choke for shotguns made with revolutionary specialized materials. The construction can even be adjusted. Constriction can even be adjusted, making it very reliable. Alright, let's call the girls back. Good job, girls. Good job. Let's see who the advantage girls are. We're not sending you. We're not sending... Okay. They want me to send out a lot of... Sorry. I'm not doing that. UMP40! Okay. Some of the girls that they wanted me to send out were not... Like, they're very important for the next missions. Like, I'm not sending her. She's way too powerful and I need her. Let's see what I can do here. This is okay. Haha. Check this formation. What a mess. What was I doing here? Oh, I need to move you out here. Remove all your equipment and replace you with Wellrod. Yeah, that works. Now, do I want her? Do I want her thing? Also, let's get her into her default. No, you know what? That's a better costume. Ah, she's got heterochromia. I never noticed that. Wait a sec. What was her ability? Is her ability a nighttime ability? It is. I didn't even know that. Let's put you up front. Yeah, I like this costume. This is good. She is OP. This is... No, hold on. You're not supposed to be there. Wait, who's missing? PX4. I need PX4. She is a handgun. There you go. I have no idea what this team is. This team is garbage. This team looks good. Although, I'm probably going to move out. Yeah. Let's unequip her of her things. And give them to one of the big four. Machine gun. Probably PKP, right? Yep, we'll do this. Oh yeah, I forgot the fairies. Where's the armor fairy? The new one. Not new one. There you go. Armor fairy up. That's really good. I like to keep you as the airdroppers. And we'll give you combo fairy. Actually, reinforcement fairy is probably a better idea. Where's reinforcement fairy? Reinforcement fairy! There you are! Give you combo fairy. So this is going to be a big deal because I can upgrade these two now. So let's upgrade her first. Or wait. Who has the better upgrade? I don't remember. I want to say it's AK-15. Which means we need to max out her level. Huzzah! Wait, how do I do it? Alright, let me just first quickly. That's good. That's good. This is good. You guys need Sniper Fairy. Sniper Fairy, being a sniper. I don't know what this team is. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with that team. In fact, let's just move. Actually, no. Leave her there. It's one of my other teams. These, like, what was I doing here? What is even the formation? Oh, it's actually a pretty slick formation. Alright. I won't need that many echelons anyways. Here we go. Alright. This is a lot of resources comparatively. Upgrade! She goes. Now she's a 6-star. Super powerful. Can I afford this? I can afford this. Let's upgrade her. Now she's a 6-star. Now you need to get them upgrade 2 in order to give them their new abilities. So let's see. Can I just give them their little thingies and have them be upgraded that way? Where'd they go? Oh, that did work. Alright. We'll just do this real quick. Oh my gosh. Look at their power levels. Yay, new ability. Oh, I need a little more for her. All right. We need to run some simulations anyways. Event. Oh, dang. We'll do that later. Let's see him in action. Throw your grenade. Throw the grenade. Why are you not doing your abilities? I shouldn't have to be doing this. Why is it not set to auto? Hey, that's not enough. I did not get a sense of them being upgraded from that, so settings. Battle simplification on. Wait, what if it's off? Freeze time, bullet time, heavy damage protection, once, coalition, cool. I've always had it all on battle simplification because I've been playing on my phone. But now that I'm here. Also, why am I able to use a fairy? Oh, okay. I didn't have auto skill on. I should have. Everyone does their skill at once. Ah! Yay, success. Alright. I know this is very repetitive, but this part is just get the materials. So I kind of don't have much else I can do. How many times have I done this? Twice? So 2 more times. This is the farm the materials thing. And even if I get 30 each time, that's still not enough to bring me up to 1200 that I need. But in all likelihood, the event will give me a bunch of neural tokens. Memory fragments, they're called. Oh, and I'll get some if I watch their story. So we should watch their story. Susumimashou. Let's go. Memory fragment. Bang. Bang bang. I like that Wellrod's ability gives her a freaking umbrella. Huzzah! Okay, now we're done with that. Sorry, you had to sit through it. So fixed point is over there. Let's watch some. Let's see if we can understand some of their story. Alright. So let me start by saying, fixed point is the newest event that's happening, and it's based on, how should I put this? The last event ended. Let me go to index actually, so I can show you the peoples. So we have our main character here, M4A1. Oh, she's not. Oh. Right now, we don't know where she is. She chased after M16. Where is she? There she is. She chased after M16, who joined Sengvis fairies, the bad guys. See, infected with the Paraplui virus. So, obviously that's bad. M4 chased after her, and then they disappeared. So we don't know where they are. Meanwhile, there's this faction here, the Paradeus faction. Paradeus. Who are led by... Let's see, where is she? Nope, not her. Her! Mashelin. No, wait. No, Macklin was the good one. Where's the bad one? There we go, Morido. They're twins. Kind of. I mean, they're all genetically engineered non-humans, which is kind of a problem. Their reason is to kind of create a super, I don't know, not quite a soldier, but they want to fulfill father's, quote-unquote, father's wish, which is to make, like, the ultimate AI that is alive. You know, so it's not just a computer. Man, these people are evil. Unfortunately, the big problem right now is... Where's RO? RO? There you are, RO. So she's currently leading the AR squad, the anti-rain squad, and one of our contacts, whom I don't have a picture of, Angela. I don't know if we can find a picture of her. Angela, leader of Defy, Squad Defy. She's been kidnapped by those bad guys that we talked about, the Paradeus faction. So we don't like that, obviously. Ooh. This is... I already got a bunch of things. Great. So the commander, aka us, are embroiled in a conspiracy between a Russian faction, quote-unquote rogue faction, and the German state security. So, here's hoping that we can figure out and find out what exactly happened to Angela. Because the last that we saw, Angela was kidnapped. We tried to get her back. We had a whole hostage switch where we had Morido in our custody, and we were going to switch her for Angela, but they betrayed us. And we... I mean, in their defense, we also betrayed them. We didn't give them Morido. So we're gonna find out. Alright. These two are part of Team Defy, not XM8. These two. And they actually got destroyed defending Angela. So, their neural upgrade, I'm assuming, has to do with the fact that they are getting new bodies. So let's see. AK-47. This is Corsock Fox. Nothing to report in Zone B. SKS. This is Bullseye. Nothing to report. The target is not in Zone C. TIS? TIS. That's a great name. OTS-12. Sorry for the delay. No sign of the target in Zone A either. Are you sure the target is in the factory? All the other locations have been cleared. She's got to be here. There's no mistake. Grasping her weapon, AK-47 huddles close to the stacks of containers and slowly walks ahead as she explores. Do we really have to be so careful? Isn't there only one of them? Hush. Don't be ridiculous, Bullseye. Apart from the sound of dripping water, all is silent. AK-47 is on high alert as she scans every nook and cranny conscientiously. TIS? Just then, SKS' puzzled voice comes through her earpiece. But an ominous feeling spreads through AK-47. She can almost hear her non-existent heart pumping in her chest. We've lost contact with TIS. I'm going to find her. Something feels off. Crap, this is a trap. Bullseye, get out of there at once. Bang, 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 bang. All of a sudden, a series of gunshots erupt through the comms line. AK-47 immediately tears out the earpiece. Freaking hell! She can't afford to sneak around anymore. The enemy is operating alone. She has to reach the target while SKS and OTS-12 are slowing her down. However, AK-47 has barely run several meters when she suddenly hears a loud noise. Then both the gunshot and the commotion cease. Bullseye? TIS? Naturally, no answer comes through the comms. AK-47 racks the bolt on her rifle. Don't panic. There's still a chance. There's still... Uh-oh. A somber-looking middle-aged man strides down the corridor in a hurry. When he arrives at the entrance of the workshop, he looks at the camera on the door. Security clearance check, Tier A, serial number 00541. Sasha Jarvis. Vice Chief of the Ministry of Internal Affairs, member of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, PIC, and liaison of the Wolfpack Project. Oh, so this is, Team Defy is also known as the Wolfpack. Welcome, Mr. Jarvis. Thank you, Nadia. You are welcome. As the door opens, a strong odor of tobacco mixed with the smell of machine oil and dust wafts out, making Jarvis frown. That's Jarvis? Oh wait, no. Through the thick cigarette smoke, a person dressed in white lab coat can be seen standing at the center of the room. She appears to be the source of all this smoke. Wow, that's quite a yawn. Even sailors from the last century wouldn't have smoked tobacco of such poor quality, but she has to resort to such crude materials just to clear her own head. Dr. Samantha Shut up. After cutting Jarvis off irritably, the woman with dark circles around her eyes opens her eyes with obvious displeasure. She plucks the cigarette away from her lips, blows out another whiff of tar-filled smoke. You stepped on my chessboard, and you interrupted my train of thought. Chessboard? Jarvis looks down at his feet. He finds nothing other than a pile of nuts of varying sizes and a haphazardly placed spanner. Where? Here. The woman points at her own temple impatiently. She glares at Jarvis and places the half-smoked cigarette between her lips again. She's crazy. Take 3 steps forward. Jarvis blinks. Then with a helpless chuckle, he obliges and takes 3 steps forward. 2 steps to the right. Well? Checkmate. After putting out her cigarette, the woman dusts her hands off and sits down on her chair. What do you want? Comrade Zelinsky wishes to congratulate you, Dr. Samantha Shaw. Samantha Shaw? The latest test has been yet another great success. Of course it was. It's not worth making a fuss over. Also, just call me Shaw. All those unnecessary syllables just make my head hurt. Not impressed by the good news brought by Jarvis, the woman swivels in her chair and taps away on her keyboard. It took her such a long time to handle those garbage ex-civilian dolls from IOP. She still has a way to go. Wait, those were our garbage civilian dolls. The results are already quite extraordinary at this stage. Spare me the nonsense. I hate it when people beat around the bush. Rubbing her temple, the doctor rises from her chair. At her full height, she is as tall as Jarvis, though right now she looks a little haggard. AN-94, reporting for duty! I love her. Oh, if it isn't the star herself. An exquisite doll enters the room through the door. She looks rather haughty, though she dials it down and... Oh my god, I swallowed something weird. Like a dust particle just went right into the back of my uvula. Oh my god, that sucked. Excuse me. An exquisite doll enters the room through the door. She looks rather haughty, though she dials it down in Shaw and Jarvis's presence. Good afternoon, Mr. Jarvis. Good afternoon, Dr. Shaw. Just skip the pleasantries. You did well in your training. I gathered some pretty useful data. You flatter me. It was just a routine session. Are my opponents in the previous match the best T-Dolls IOP has to offer? No. Well, they may not be the best, but they certainly have a lot of combat experience. Their leader, AK-47 in particular, has worked with our forces in the past, and her performance was very commendable. She's also the ancestor of your gun, AK-47. You are AN-94. Oh, I ran out of water. That's not good. But even so, she was no match for me. I would hardly call someone of that caliber an elite. She's not. Your tongue is still as sharp as ever. Still, it's good that things are going well. I'll be taking my leave then, Dr. Shaw. One moment, please, Mr. Jarvis. Hmm? Jarvis is just about to leave when AN-94 calls out to him. A little confused, he turns around to face her, then looks over to Shaw. What is it? Clearly, AN-94's behavior has also taken Shaw by surprise. She eyes the doll silently and quirks an eyebrow. May I ask when I will go on active duty? Well... Jarvis seems shocked by AN-94's question. Instead of giving an answer, he looks towards Shaw. That's for us to decide. Robots shouldn't ask too many questions. But, sorry, it's been a long time since I was created. You don't qualify yet. I outperform those Griffin dolls in every way. Even they can go on missions with State Sec when I'm only allowed on the training ground. I want to know why. So this is a story taking place long before we even meet her. Why? Because I say so. Now get out and stop badgering me. I understand. I will continue my training until you deem me ready. AN-94 falls silent. Her face is unreadable. She peers at Shaw, who looks adamant. She bows slightly and leaves the room. You sound pretty miffed, 94. Nadia? No, I'm not miffed, just a bit defeated. I thought I did an excellent job, but Dr. Shaw expects an awful lot from me. I have served Dr. Shaw for a long time, and she has always held everything to a very high standard. Especially since you are the very first doll she's created. She has extraordinarily high hopes for you in many regards. I know, I'm Unit 1, so I must have something to show for it. At the very least, she must show some improvement before her next successor is rolled out. Nadia, could you pull up the report of my last training exercise? The report is as follows. Wolfpack Project Experiment Log 10032, Location Field Number 3. Opponents, Griffin Squad formed of 3 dolls and 15 State Sec Special Forces. Results, all targets subdued in 11 minutes 24 seconds. Dang. What could I have done better? Apologies, I am an AI for scientific research. I am incapable of detailed tactical analysis. But I do believe this was a very outstanding result for you. Then why? Why can't I go on any actual missions? The Griffin dolls that lost to me today are all so much weaker than me, yet they all have already accumulated a great deal of field experience. So why am I not given the same opportunity? I'm deeply sorry, but I don't have the answers to that question. Never mind. There's no point in being angry with you. Dr. Shaw must have a reason for this decision. I am a member of the Wolfpack. Of course, I shouldn't be comparing myself with ordinary Griffin dolls. I'm glad to see you've cheered up. I will keep training. No matter how many times it takes, no matter how many enemies I must defeat, I will not back down so easily until I've earned Dr. Shaw's recognition. Don't worry, Nadia. After a brief pause at the door, AN-94 shakes off her restlessness and puts on a brave smile. Then she turns around and heads off to the training ground. So that's a prequel. I'm actually not too interested in reading the rest of it right now. So I'm going to do something... cheaty. Or I'm going to load it up, skip it, and I'll come back and read it another time, just so I can get the memory fragments, which are worth enough. Let's see, if I get them all, that should be enough. I'll read these on my own time at another point. I want to focus on the new story, the new content. Alright, cool. That should be more than enough. To the research room. Yes! Upgrade! Alright, cool. Let's quickly give a little upgrade to their skills. Gain a mark when she changes targets. When Hyper Trigger is activated, grant all Defy members a mark. When Defy members attack, each mark deals an additional 10% damage that is guaranteed to hit and can crit. Marks last. Okay, so let's just. How many immediates do I have? 102. Yeah, I can use 20 just to upgrade these two girls to the max. And do that. Completing their training immediately with special tickets that I saved. I'm not sure if I can finish upgrading them, cause that's all I have of middle. And they need more. Okay, never mind. But that's still pretty good. Alright, we've already upgraded them bunches. Let's go to fixed point already. Ooh. I'm excited. This is the beginning. Yeah, this is the very beginning. Stinger. What? A week after Paldsky submarine base incident. So, the Paldsky submarine base incident. A rogue Russian faction, or a Russian military faction, teamed up with us, Griffin, in order to destroy Sangvis Ferry. The truth was, the Russian faction was going to go rogue and basically get the super nukes inside of Paldsky submarine base. They're not actually like nukes, they're like super AI. They're nukes. Let's just call them nukes. Sangvis Ferry was also going to get them. Because they're, you know, AI robot take over the world kind of stuff. We were supposed to support them from the back, but we were used as a scapegoat for the faction to go rogue and get it for themselves. I'm not reading that. Decrypting. Sir, Griffin is still putting up a fight. So they turned on us. Yegor! So Yegor is the jerk face who was in charge. And he rode a mech and tried to kill everyone. But then Team Defy took him out. And they all got blown up in the process. Team Defy gets blown up a lot, come to think of it. Don't forget our objective. That base is the most important thing here. Someone pauses the playback, and the Naito, who was originally seated and taking notes in the camera room, rises nervously to her feet. Uh-oh. Susanna. This is a routine weekly briefing, but the crushing atmosphere drills a message into the minds of all the Naitos present. Slip-ups are not allowed. Naitos are the kind of becoming human AI. Just then, a kindly female voice addresses them. Who the heck are you? Not this one, Susanna. The kinder the voice, the more nervous it makes her feel. Susanna can almost feel her palms beginning to sweat. She forces herself to calm down. My apologies. A moment, please. She immediately pulls up a new file. File number blah blah blah. K! Wait, Kay was there? Kay is a member of the German secret police. So what was he doing there? Not going to bring back a souvenir? Oh, that's us. Were we with Kay at some point? During this event, were we with Kay? I don't think so. Everything goes with you. That's the order I received. Remember to hand the children over to Air Javier's safekeeping. Oh, okay, so this is afterwards. After that, we did meet up with Kay, because Angela, our friend who got kidnapped, found a bunch of baby Naitos. Once again, artificial humans. Now then, and unpleasant as it is, I better go find Ange. Is it Angela or Angelia? Whatever. My mission is to monitor her to begin with, so it'll be bad if my objective goes missing. Understood. All the best then. No need to worry. We'll meet again very soon. The voices suddenly stop again. Someone has obviously paused it once more. This time, the woman's voice is even gentler than before. Yikes. Please, rewind it a little further back if you don't mind. She's even being extra polite. Susanna can no longer control her trembling, and she knows her answer will only make the woman before her even angrier. I'm very sorry, Big Sister Nemron. The influx of seawater made it impossible to recover any information from that base. In order to defeat the Russian faction, we just flooded the base. This time, Nemron makes no reply. However, Susanna doesn't dare raise her head. She can't let things stand as they are. Susanna hurriedly searches through the data in her VCI. She swiftly sifts through 2 people's worth of files. Hopefully she'll find something to make up for this. File something something decrypting. Error, that's not good. Error again. Connecting to the bee sting system. Unable to connect. Restart? Did she just think herself to death? Did Susanna just overload her own brain? As the encrypted layer displays an error message, the Naitos return to the real camera room. A transmission notification rings, and Susanna reflexively puts it through. Oh, okay, so she's... okay. It was just a system malfunction. Don't worry. The gentle voice flows into Susanna's ears like Satan's sweet whispers. I'm terribly sorry. I will organize Angelia's files and the information pertaining to the undersea base and hand them to you. It is Angelia. Thank you for your hard work. Just doing my job. Retrieve Angelia's files in the Info and Task Force Defy. Convert them to plain text, polish up the language, and then send it out. Shall I send it to the chief or to the Olga? As Nemron quietly speaks that name, another Naito in the room silently steps out of the shadows. Without any further explanation, she steps forward swiftly and breaks Susanna's neck with practiced ease. Susanna's voice is cut off in a simple yet brutal way. Her vocalization systems are physically destroyed with no prior warning. Throughout the entire process, Susanna does not put up the slightest bit of resistance. Or perhaps she is fully aware that resistance is futile. Do not mention that place. Susanna collapses to the ground and becomes a corpse. The Naito called Olga respectfully takes over the communicator carried by the dead Naito. And what is your name? My name is Olga, Big Sister Nemron. I meant nothing by it. It is a Russian name. From now on, I am called Olga, Big Sister Nemron. Nemron chuckles. She seems to like how this Naito knows the score. Contact Polar Bear. We'll need to send Ange to Berlin. Understood. Nemron hangs up. There were 4 Naitos in the room before, but now there are only 3. And a corpse. After hesitating for a long time, one of the Naitos that is still standing turns to Olga. Susanna was always the one to contact Polar Bear before this. Where can we find the thing she was responsible for? Extract her memory module. Making us Susanna is quite demanding. Aren't we going to send her back to... She shudders and then swallows the words she was about to say. Send her back? You can forget about going back before the mission is over. Given our worth, it's riskier to be sent back than to be buried here. But what about our access? Susanna had higher access than all of us. Only Big Sister Nemron can change the access and rules of the bee sting system. Should we send her a message? No. She'll kill you again. Never, ever ask anything of her. Once we complete the appropriate tasks, we will have the appropriate access. Don't make wild guesses about things that weren't mentioned. Giving the robot girls from this game I don't play, I think I like Aegis the most. Yes, we don't have Aegis in this. But you'd better believe me. The room is silent once again. Olga clears away Susanna's body with great efficiency, and the camera room looks like new again. There's no sign that Susanna ever existed. So, alright. Paradeus looks like they are, are they in control of Ange? Are they secretly behind what's going on with Ange? And what was the place? Aver something. But they have Ange. They kidnapped her. Inside a certain bar in St. Petersburg, Neo-Soviet Union. A stinking drunk man is sprawled over the corner of the bar. For people who have vodka flowing in their veins, such a thing is an everyday occurrence. That's racist against Russians. He bangs on the broken service bell. Every now and then, he pokes the buttons that do nothing besides turn the lights on and off. Compared to the other drunks, this is actually quite polite. Soon, a bartender holding a blended drink pats him on the shoulder. Sir, someone ordered a German Mary for you? The man opens his bloodshot eyes and snorts. Is it a Berlin Mary or a Bremen Mary? This drink was made with wine imported from Bremen. Those words seem to activate the neurons within the man's brain, and his flushed cheeks tremble as he curses loudly enough that even the noisy music within the bar cannot cover it up. Swear jar. I only drink Berlin Mary. What the hell are you serving me? This place is garbage. He is clearly angry and swats the tray that the bartender is holding to the ground. Berlin Mary is the only true Mary. The bartender struggles to keep his cool, but in the end, all he can do is maintain his bartender smile. I've been there. Sir, we have always served wine imported from Bremen. Perhaps you might have drunk German Marys in other places. Would you like to try our new seasonal products? This is the latest brand. Many of our customers have ordered it. The drunk man pushes the bartender aside and stumbles out the door. The bartender does not say anything. Instead, he bends down to clean up the broken glass. The bar resumes its usual clamor, and a lady approaches the bartender who is cleaning up in silence. She speaks into his ear. I've already covered his tab. Good luck tonight. Was that like a secret code? Oh, we're back at the Paradeus Moscow base. An hour later. Oh no, we didn't send Ange to Berlin as planned. She's gone to Bremen. Prepare an encrypted transmission right now. Are we going to ask her for help? Didn't you say we shouldn't ask Big Sister Nemron any questions? What kind of accident was this? Why did the plane end up going to Bremen? Did Polar Bear get the location wrong? What an amateurish mistake. Accidents aren't the scariest. Failure is. But a mistake of this level won't be forgiven. Quiet down. Things like this happen all the time. Very often, what some call an accident is actually an opportunity. We won't be implicated because of something like this. Then, why did Susanna die just because she missed out a bit of information? She made fewer mistakes than we did. I don't think it's because she revealed that place. That's where you're wrong. She affected Father's plan. Any of our sisters who affect Father's plan is a sinner. Have you heard the rumor? What rumor? Big Sister Nemron was cast out. She no longer enjoys Father's affection. That's why she can't fail, and that's why she expects us not to fail either. If I were you, I'd keep my ears and mouth shut. That way, I wouldn't make such basic mistakes. What do you mean? Do you know what the name of the bee sting system means? It gets in everywhere. Not just against enemies, but us, too. That was the last thing she heard. An all-pervasive surveillance system would naturally include the Naitos themselves. Oh, snap. Did they fry her brain? Within the multiple encrypted layer, Olga regularly checks the clarity of the signal. She's responsible for taking notes during the 3-person meeting, but she has no right to speak. After a long silence, one of them finally breaks the silence. Mordo! You're the one asking me for help, Big Sister Nemron. I hope you'll understand Father's arrangements. I'm simply allocating assignment number 10954. There is no longer 10954. There is only Morido. Oh yes, you'd better come up with a suitable excuse for Father concerning the escape of 10876. That was Makalin, the good one. If I'm not mistaken, she escaped on your watch. Do you have any proof of that? Big Sister Nemron, your bee sting system ought to be retired. Destroying that information took less than 10 hours. Perhaps you call the shots in Moscow, but Berlin and Bremen are my territory. Even if the destination hadn't changed, you wouldn't be able to interfere. Going by the data, she is far more perfect than you. Let's make this simple. I want to make a deal. Let's hear it. The mission ought to have been finished on time. That was what Father had hoped. The reason why you're sitting here is because you want to bargain. So if you can compromise a little, I believe your requests will be more easily fulfilled. Don't you already know what I want? I want her location in exchange for the mission concerning Ange. And the boxes of ISO. Is she really worth it? Boxes of ISO are basically biological weapons. Dirty bombs. You should be asking yourself that. I'm sure dear Sister Makalin would be very happy to know where she stands in my heart. Congratulations, you've come out ahead in this exchange. Now then, as my senior, what wise words will you leave me with before the meeting ends? As long as you're using that face, don't say things that it wouldn't speak. Relax, I'm not allowing a part of my true self to show because I trust you. Besides, aren't keeping secrets and leaking them your forte? I had to prepare for a full week just to contact you. Would someone as trusted by Father as yourself ever disappoint me? As that syrupy sweet chuckle fades, Morodo's signal vanishes from the encrypted layer. Olga finishes her data logs and carefully glances at Nemron's expression before she finishes archiving them. Files, files, files. More files. I'm sending these 3 files and their relevant documentation to you. There's also a backup copy in the base layer. I've already made 2 copies of the log from just now and attached Big Sister Morodo's portion to her file. No need... Oh, wait. She's in the room. No need for that. Keep everything you see as it is, intact. No matter which conversation it is or whether I'm around. You are to record every single word I say. My apologies. I was trying to be clever. If she had realized that, like you, then this wouldn't have come up. Nobody cares about 10876 disappearance other than her. Yes, 10876 was close, but you're the most perfect. I'm clearly not the most perfect one. Nobody is. The hell? Meanwhile, at the Gray Institute of Biotechnology, the woman lying within the recovery capsule opens her eyes. Gray! So Gray is a bad person. She's another Naito. Another more perfect Naito who took the face. Like, the Naitos have been basically pod peopling people. And so the real Gray, who was a great scientist who founded the Galatea Corporation, she's dead. Now we have Naito Gray. Teacher. Ah, Morodo. As I expected, the woman agreed. Now all the missions that Father regards as most important are within our grasp. Gray, this is an excellent opportunity, both for me and you. All the preparation work is complete. You are the one I trust most, so I will hand the means of contacting her to you and nobody else. If anything happens, you must take over our work here. I hope I will never need to contact her. Contacting her is a double-edged sword. It is something that must only be done as a last resort. Hardly anyone dares to discuss her, and nobody understands her. To think she holds a place of such honor in Father's heart. That's not true. Father despises her. I'm certain of that. She was exiled to Moscow, like the rumors said. Part of it was because of a mission, but it was also because Father himself wished for it. Still, she possesses something we all rely on, the bee-sting system. That is the most unusual thing about her. Each of our sisters has their own personality, and naturally, they have their own strengths and weaknesses. But she is very difficult to read. She has emotions, but no desires. Do you mean she is not so much a Naito as a tool? That is a very apt description. But that's also why she will never win Father's approval. We need hearts filled with wisdom, courage, loyalty, sacrifice. The only thing that is unnecessary is irrationality. So she is abnormal. Let me rephrase that. She's the only abnormality who is permitted to exist. I understand. Cheer up. I'm going to Bremen to receive our gift. A week after falling into the river Weser. This is the Week in Review with DFF. The Junkers transport craft JU-094 from Bremen City veered off course and crashed into the River Weser a week ago. No civilians were hurt. We are waiting for the authorities to provide us with further information. I think that was us. Or maybe it was Ange? Oh. Okay, that was Ange. This is Griffin. Like, as in the name of the company. A scene resolves into clarity on the screen. Against a chaotic backdrop, a woman is shoved in a certain bar. Not a single person in this bar is a genuine customer. They are either from the Stasi, PMCs, or some other faction. Ange and the Earl. Earl Griffin. We are not enemies, Angelia. On the contrary, we are the closest comrades in arms. Why is Angelia's name not translated? Someone didn't spell check. You and me? Ha! I doubt that. Someone whose hands are even bloodier than mine is preaching to me about all things bright and beautiful? We share a common goal, Ange. I know you can't argue with that. Our methods may be different, but our aspirations is the same. Everything we do is for the sake of Rossitrism. Common destiny. I've grown tired of this kind of rhetoric. You may be able to fool the sheep in your country with that, but don't bother using it on me. Have you never wondered why Zelensky and Mikhail would let you come to Germany? The data is correct. No errors detected. Olga continues the encryption with practiced skill. The person on the other end of the line seems to have been waiting for a long time, and she is starting to get annoyed. I might be patient, but even patience has its limits. I apologize. We are organizing the data you requested. I hold you in great respect. However, there are strict protocols of confidentiality for information on our end, and decrypting them will require some time. I apologize for making you wait so long. This is all for an alt skin? No, it's not all for an alt skin. This is all for progressing the story. Like, this is the story. From what it seems like, this is what has happened from the enemy side. So everything that we just saw, we experienced in the last event, as us. We were in that truck that crashed into the river. Commander. Because we were actually running from these guys, so I don't know. But I guess now we're seeing it from their perspective, which explains a lot and casts more mysteries, because what the hell is going on with them and Ange? They sent a coded message that sent Anne to Bremen, which I'm assuming has to do with that German Mary. But then they also kidnapped her. Why would they kidnap her? I'm not here to make an excuse on teacher's behalf for our previous mistakes, but for the sake of the mission. We may have suffered a slight setback considering the Angelia mission, but it is not a failure. However, I have lost contact with teacher, so I believe Big Sister Nemron ought to see me. Yeah, we captured teacher, Morido. Morido is our teacher and we captured her. So that's why you've lost contact with her. Nah. I think I'm slightly getting it now, though. Even within the enemy faction, they don't like each other. Which makes sense, because they're all unperfect beings. You, on the other hand, do not deserve to engage in conversation with me. Big Sister Grey, I apologize for not being able to live up to your expectations given my status. However, what I wish to say is, everything said by everyone who uses the beasting system will be logged, and the things you have instructed me to do will reach Big Sister Nemron's ears. Contacting Father is an easy thing for us. Big Sister Grey, while I do not presume to offer you any suggestions, if you had planned to do something like that, you would not be wasting your time here waiting. You had better hope you don't regret that. The ripples from the top are working their way downwards, and things are spiraling out of control. Big Sister Nemron, we need your help. Or, we need help. Very different. Olga doesn't say anything. All that can be heard is the sound of emotionless, mechanical whirring. This is not a question she can answer. She has no right to do so. Gray continues speaking. The fireworks have not yet bloomed, but we are almost out of cards. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the fireworks. The quote-unquote fireworks at the very end of the last event. So after this has happened, Russia attacked Germany. They freaking launched missiles into Germany. So yeah, or whatever faction, rogue faction, whatever. But still, missiles were launched at Germany. If we reveal something that should not be revealed before then, such an outcome will be too much for any of us to atone. We have captured Ange, and the transport of the boxes of ISO are proceeding according to schedule. However, the cooperation we were promised has turned out to be very problematic, and variables have emerged in the positions of certain individuals. Okay. So, Nemron organized for Ange to be in Germany. She went to Bremen instead of Berlin. They were still able to capture her. And now... Alright. I think certain individuals is us. The commander. I don't have the authority to make such decisions. That is all I wish to say. Upon finishing, the transmission immediately terminates. This is Gray's way of expressing her grave displeasure with the situation. Gray emerges from the recovery capsule looking incredibly grim. Besides her, Grig can't help but rub her shoulders. Oh! Yay, her. Just another Naito who can murder. Would you like coffee? We may need to start thinking about how to clean up behind us. Why? We have not failed yet. We need to bring our upcoming plans forward, and we had better rescue Teacher before that. I don't understand. Do you think I'm being very naive? I must look like I do not live for Father, but Teacher. You have your reasons, but right now, you could clearly have taken her place. No, Grig, I could never replace her. By statistical data alone, you, me, Brahmid, and even Narcissus are superior to her. So Brahmid and Narcissus were bosses, and I'm pretty sure we killed Narcissus. But she is the general in command of our activities in Berlin. She only knows how to employ boring methods. Your view of things is too one-sided. We are the isomers with the highest ratings in our respective batches, but Teacher was not. She eliminated the most perfect one in her batch. Maklian? Do you think a Naito who could act beneath the watchful eye of Father would be incapable? XCOM announcer. Commander, if we're going to eliminate the alien threat, you're going to have to start replacing the coffee filter. I mean, yeah. That simply proves Father doted on her. No, it proves that she had the ability to make Father tolerate her. Meanwhile, our mission has already failed because our objective is Nimogen. If she is not here now, then what awaits us when we go back will not be pleasant. Nimogen is, aka Dandelion, is a Naito who defected to our side. And the fact that she was able to defect to our side is kind of proof that she has more humanity in her than the others. She also has, like, a lot of data. Like, yeah. It's okay, Orzhov. I'm doing my best to explain as we go along. This is really, like, for me, this is, like, oh man, the story is going on. Father wants to make, whoever Father is, we don't really know who he is, wants to make artificial humans. These are the artificial humans, and they've been doing things behind the scenes, capturing our friend from the Russian secret police. And killing a lot of people. Not just to pod person them and replace them with his artificial humans, but also to like harvest human data, harvest human bodies. Like he's a mad scientist trying to make artificial humans by killing real humans and trying to play God. And these people are all devoted to him, partly because he made them, partly because he's an evil mad scientist who wants to make, yeah. And at the same time, remember, SF, Sancvis Ferris, they were AI that were like, hey, we want to be kind of alive, but we don't want to be humans. We want to be, you know, kill all humans. But now they're on our side, because they hate these people even more. If she's not here now, then what awaits us when we go back will not be pleasant. We cannot deal with this matter, but perhaps she can. While I'm reluctant to do so, I will accept your decision. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disappoint you. As long as I live, I will ensure you live too. Within the encrypted layer, Olga sorts out the data that Gray gave her and hands it over to the person on the other end of the transmission. Nemron furrows her brow and casually scrolls through it. I hope some people understood my intentions. Yes, Big Sister Nemron. I've conveyed them precisely and without error to Big Sister Gray. A presumptuous agent will relay the wrong information to that Soviet. Eventually, they will proceed towards the prison, assuming the Soviets are not that stupid. I need this newcomer to be just stupid enough, but not a total moron. Humans have always had such blind faith in conclusions that they reach themselves, as opposed to answers presented to them by others. Am I the moron? I think I'm the moron. If the real production line is revealed, then none of you need to bother coming back. Understood. Also, we have already finished sending Pandora and Nimogen's data back. Pandora's base layer is very heavily encrypted and we still have no way of cracking it. I do not understand why we kept her. We all are. We all are the moron. They sent us. They've been playing us like a damn fiddle. Father knows her true intentions very well, but that's also in accordance with Father's wishes. Now is the chance to communicate with that side, and Pandora, or the people behind her, have shown sufficient sincerity. Her backers have paid an adequate price to speak with Father. I actually don't know who Pandora is. Yes, I understand. You've done enough. You may return after this. Yes. Nemron pauses and her tone suddenly becomes much more casual. Olga, do you think Morido will come back? I'm sorry, Big Sister Nemron, but I cannot fathom Big Sister Morido's thoughts. Her mission was definitely a failure, but I do not know how you and how Father perceives it. I like smart people, but I don't dislike fools. However, fools who pretend to be smart disgust me. Which one of these do you think Morido is, Olga? I'm sorry, Big Sister Nemron. Go ahead, speak your mind. Don't be scared. Nah, she's gonna get her neck snapped. I dare not comment on my elder sister's intelligence, but I can be certain that Big Sister Nemron is one of a kind. Elder Sister Morido and Bramdib devoted their efforts to gaining Father's attention. How do you pronounce this? Bramdib. Bramdib. Meanwhile, you are Father's capable helper. Humans can easily replace pets, but there is no substitute for one's arms. His arms. Now that's an interesting metaphor. However, you're wrong, Olga. When humans lose their arms, they can replace them with prosthetic limbs. Such things no longer restrict them. The transmission ends. Dang. Whew. That was intense. So that was kind of like a backwards recap of what happened last time. Because we went to a prison, which apparently wasn't the factory. Because we got a bunch of the ISO boxes. And I thought we were good. I thought, hey, good job, us. We got the ISO boxes. But apparently we were being played like a damn fiddle this entire time. Which is mildly upsetting. Unity Day on the Soviet-German border. Okay, now we're at the present. So all of that was just backstory. Like setting us up. They kidnapped Ange. Apparently, they were manipulating Ange the whole time. I don't know why they need Ange. But we have Nimogen. She's working with us. We call her Dandelion because she's not using her slave name or whatever. As all game stories do, they make you play the game. Next thing you know, you have been played. Damn, you're right. Damn, Zergith. Good point. We've been played by Nemron, who I didn't even know about until just now. I don't know who Pandora is. They want to get M4A1. Because M4A1 is an AI. She's a doll, but she's based on a human being. Which is what Sangvis Ferry was trying to do. Sangvis Ferris. They were trying to, from robots gain, humanity. I think Father sees M4A1, who is a robot based on a person, being an artificial being based on a living being that died. Lyco's little sister died. Lyco is the guy who made Sangvis Ferry. Sangvis Ferris. I just like seeing Sangvis Ferry. SF. And then when Lyco died, SF went crazy. And, we're like, you killed our maker. Why must man play God? It never goes well. Yeah, we have multiple people playing God here. Lyco tried to play God. He didn't really try to play God. He just was sad that his sister died. And was like, sister! I want my sister back. And so he made a bunch of robots to go to the effect of one of them being his sister again. And it seems Paradeus, Father, is like, oh, you made a person that's like a person. I want that. Yeah, playing God is cool AF. This is air traffic control on the Western Group of Forces. You are about to enter military no-fly zone. Please alter course immediately and identify yourself, or the Soviet Air Forces will be authorized to shoot down your aircraft. Beak. Oh my god, we haven't seen Beak in a long time. WGF, air traffic control, please open encrypted channel number 13. The radio operator has been notified. Connecting through encrypted channel. M16, remember, she became part of SF because she got infected by the SF virus, which isn't really a virus. It's the core of Lyco's little sister. Basically, Beak was just another SF leader, and she appeared in one storyline and has not been seen since. So, yay, Beak is back. Security measure received. Identified. Black box. It's all fun and games till someone becomes a villain or a protagonist. Next thing you know, we have a video game. Now we're here. Have I relatively explained the story well enough now, by the way, that you guys can kind of get it? We're just a commander of a PMC who happens to have a doll that is essentially human, and multiple groups want her. It's your standard till someone becomes a villain or a protagonist. Someone became a protagonist. That is us. There are currently dozens of aircrafts awaiting directions. We are unable to give you permission to land. Please increase your altitude. I freaking hate the code name. Apologies, but we need to land... Wait, how does she sound? Apologies, but we need to land right now. This very instant. But... this is a state-sec A-tier command code. We have to land immediately. This is... Alright, we will allocate a flight lane for you right away. No need for that. Just give us permission to land. We have a more direct way of coming down. What? A more direct way? We can just jump off once we've reached a certain altitude. Right. Hold on. That's the command sent. I know. That's exactly why I'm... Her voice is soon garbled and drowned out by the howling wind. Did they just jump? An intense argument is currently taking place at the command center, which is still oblivious to what has just transpired. They're going to come busting through the ceiling, aren't they? No. They were going to crash it? No, they're just going to jump out. And it can be heard even through the thick and heavy door. This is even worse. They're just going to bust through the ceiling. You must depart immediately from Moscow. This is an order from our superior. You're defying a direct order without a valid reason. Do you want to be dragged in front of a military tribunal? They're powerful anime girls. They'll be fine. That's exactly it. Dozens of our takeoff requests just came in simultaneously for unstated mission objectives. This deviates from the Central Authority's customary guideline. I demand that we put in an inquiry to Moscow. You're going over the head of your direct superiors to make a report? This is treason! The military adheres to a strict chain of command. There's only one thing to do when our superior issues an order, and that is to obey. It isn't just a simple border that we are guarding. We are the first line of defense against Europe. I must report this to Moscow, even at the risk of a dishonorable discharge. 2 MiGs are already on the way. We must hurry. So yeah, remember when I said Russia just launched missiles at Germany? Yeah. Military Officer B is like, we shouldn't be attacking Germany. And Military Officer A is like, we got orders. What about the border? Are you planning? I didn't finish that. Lieutenant Colonel, we must execute our orders immediately. If we execute the wrong order, an Air Force won't be the only thing we lose. Instead of arguing ceaselessly here, we should report this as soon as possible. We are part of our country's regular army. If we have to question our superiors over any order that we find dubious, we'll end up calling Moscow about everything. Going over our superior's head is also making trouble for the Central Authority. That's enough! Is this them busting through the ceiling? The sound of a large impact comes from above the command center, and all the military officers immediately draw their sidearms. The next instant, the door to the command center is opened by a security guard. This makes no sense, but it does show that whoever is here possesses adequate clearance. Okay, they didn't bust through the command center ceiling, they bust through the lobby ceiling. That sucks. What an intense argument. Two dolls walk in through the door. Guests that are utterly unexpected. We are the Black Boxes, sent here by StateSec. Who's in charge here? A man steps forward. StateSec, you're Chief Zelensky's associates? Beak. Beak rolls her eyes and flashes her ID to the man. Apologies. Please, state the purpose of your visit. The officers exchange looks of confusion. They grudgingly stow away their weapons that they've drawn by reflex and return to their own seats. That was quite the warm welcome we received, but I hope everyone here has calmed down. Chief Zelensky isn't one to make unnecessary moves. That's precisely why I'm here. A doll can convey a superior's command accurately. That's some shade. That's some shade on humans. Does the Central Authority not trust us anymore? They've sent me here to ensure your loyalty. Or should I say, to instill some loyalty in you. StateSec reports directly to the Central Authority. Your loyalty is obviously unimpeachable. But the same cannot be said about this base. We are loyal to the country. Should I reiterate the mandate of the military? Your loyalties can only lie with the central government. That's not good. No, your loyalty should lie with the country. Not the central... This is like the third season of Jack Ryan. This is like exactly the third season of Jack Ryan. This is not a sponsored stream by Jack Ryan. Lieutenant Colonel, we should not have declared our loyalty to a mere doll. She has StateSec papers on her. Right now, she speaks with the StateSec's authority, Lieutenant Colonel. How are you planning to instill loyalty in us? The corner of M16's lips curl up faintly. I'm going to set up a special hotline. Won't that be bypassing the military district's jurisdiction? StateSec may be under the Central Authority, but we do not answer to StateSec. You asked how I would instill loyalty in you, and I gave you the answer. But at the end of the day, it is on you to prove your loyalty. Unlike you humans, a doll like me has no such qualms. This is why StateSec has sent me. We've received over 20 operation directives at the same time. There's no way for us to tell which are genuine. Then the special hotline is the only genuine thing we can trust. M16 holds the silent Lieutenant Colonel's gaze. This base is hardly the only one that's been thrown into utter disarray, I'm sure. However, StateSec only sent me to this particular one. I understand. We will call the special hotline and obey all commands from the Central Authority. Then that concludes our first task on my agenda. Now, for my second task, which marks the true beginning of my actual operation, I need to carry out a secret mission on behalf of StateSec, and I require some support. Understood. I will make the arrangements immediately. M16 nods at the Lieutenant Colonel and turns to leave the command center. Operation... Okay, guys, how do you pronounce that word? No, we're not StateSec. And here's the thing that just occurred to me. I don't think M16 and Beak work for StateSec. They worked with us, but they're SF. And SF supposedly got defeated by the Russian military but their leaders all joined us because we were like, hey, we won't kill you. So I think M16 may have just conned a whole military base. How do you pronounce that? Very inappropriately. Okay, so I'm not the only one who reads this. Operation Anus. Is this Operation Anus? Because this seems like Operation Anus. Right here. Operation Anus. Anise? It's anus. I'm going to call it Operation A, because I've said the word anus enough times. Identity verified. Please input your login password. Password accepted. Connecting. You have successfully logged into the Operation A conference room. UMP9! Yay! Wow, this meeting venue is super fancy. Something too. Well, of course, the commander had this built just for us. I funded half of it. This server is no simple thing. Its security and stability are both guaranteed. All right, so now we're with our protagonists. These are our girls. You can connect to this conference room even from places with a strong signal interference. When a game gets you in trouble because of its names. Most importantly, logged-in dolls will be able to maintain clear communication. The drawback is that it runs on my cash. So if I go down, it'll go down with me. Is anyone going to reimburse me for all this effort? The commander will make sure you're paid accordingly. Now that everyone's logged in, let's all register and test out the server. Alrighty. Task Force A. Registration complete for Squad Umbrella and Squad Unicorn. Online users, 4 out of 12. 12? 4 units of the AR team, 4 units of 404, and the 4 units of Defy. Okay, cool. So Unicorn is your code name. A mythical creature, huh? Not bad. 12 slots. It'll be quite the party this time. Indeed, this operation is going to be quite challenging. Oh, Anti-Rain. Their code name's Umbrella. I don't like that. Their code name is Umbrella. The Anti-Rain Squad. Which is why the commander had this conference room built on such short notice and asked us to run multiple tests. Having experienced so many tragedies caused by comms breakdowns, the commander must have learned their lesson. Yeah, we did. Once bitten, twice shy. Hello everyone, on Task Force A, I am your commander. This is Nimogen. I mean, well, we call her Dandelion, because, once again, she's not using her slave name. She's Dandelion. Yay, zombies! Please upload your neural data back up to this link. You may sound like the commander, but we can still see your face. Oh, was she imitating our voice? Whoops, my mistake. Why is it you again? Where's 15? I want to see her. Let me see 15. AR-15. Other member. There she is. Dandelion! Give the command tablet back! Don't mind her. She's just messing around. The commander is currently away on some business. Let's check our comms. So Dandelion just took the command module. That's good to hear. 15! I'm still struggling to understand why I'm being left behind for this operation. Someone needs to protect Dandelion and the commander. One of us had to stay behind. But we're extremely short-handed. A handful of dolls are no match for Perdea's strength. 416 and G11 are also here with the commander. Well, there are only so few of you. There's 3 of them. G11's NeuroCloud suffered a lot of damage in the last operation. Deer is giving her remote maintenance. 416 is staying behind to stabilize her NeuroCloud with Deer's help. Aww, 416 is taking care of G11. So technically, neither of them have the capacity to protect the commander at the moment. I'm just a bit concerned. Just take care of the commander. They have a lot to do, apart from worrying about things on our end. That goes without saying. Don't worry, 15. Our mission objective isn't to eliminate enemies. This is meant to be a covert operation. Covert operation while you have a megaphone. We will avoid engaging Paradeus in battle as much as possible and make our objective the top priority. This is also why we're keeping our party small. Big numbers won't be an advantage for infiltration. All members of this group are picked because their skill set match the mission requirement. The point is to meet the requirement while keeping the group as small as possible. Fine. Nothing I say will change anything. Stay safe and make sure you come back. Aww. After some awkward words of encouragement, AR-15 hangs up. Alright. RO-635. She has very strong electronic warfare, like digital warfare stuff inside her head. Saltmud 2 is a beast. She rips apart bad guys with her bare hands. It's rare to see 15 being so sentimental. 45 is... She also has a lot of that hard, like, electronic hardware stuff. But she's a lot more devious. A new figure appears in the conference room. No way! The music changed. You know. Huh? What is this place? Yo! Squad Ferrum signing in. Oh my gosh! SF is here? Register over here to confirm your codename and test your connection. Gauger registration complete. Task Force A registration complete for Squad Ferrum. 6 out of 12. Ah! Oh! Why is SF sending someone so undependable? Where's Agent or even Alchemist? We have Architect. Architect and Gauger. Hey Miss Knight, look at this mutt bad-mouthing you to your face. Shut your trap. Now allow me to relay the commander's instructions. Right. Perk up your ears and listen up. Even though this is mainly a covert operation, the commander has decided to deploy some mobile heavy ordnance just in case. This way, even if we end up in a direct confrontation with Paradeus, we will have enough firepower on our side. Which is why I'm here. Yeah, I can see with your giant frickin' rocket launcher. And since nobody wants to be on the same team as this idiot, I'll be directing her fire to make sure her shots actually hit our enemies. Alchemist is great. No, Architect is great. She was one of the only SF dolls to, like, surrender immediately. She was like, I don't want to die. Hey, let me join you guys. Engager is her partner. I'll also be providing you with some heavy ordnance myself. You didn't have to bring that up. Oh, no one wanted to work with Architect. That's my name without the R? Gage? Hello, Gage. Architect sounds super unreliable. RO, maybe we should swap 15 back in. She's considering it. Hey, are you trying to start a fight? The lively conference room dissolves into chaos. Lovely. In a certain safe house in Berlin. Is this us? Beak is assembling a new motorbike. Meanwhile, the other doll in the room is in an encrypted call. Javier. Oh! Okay, no, so they are working for StateSec. Hey, good job! Good job, Javier is StateSec. He's our benefactor. I guess we were working for StateSec. Kind of. The whole point was StateSec needed deniability. So they hired us, a PMC, to do their stuff because they can't have... The rogue faction of the military who wants to take over and get power, call them the Hawks, are you know, they want to attack frickin' Germany and take over the world. the Dubs, Statesec, I'm calling them Dubs, Hawks, and Dubs, because they want peace and don't want to attack Germany and start, reconquering all of the European continent. Yeah, they hired us so they could, because you can't fight your own military. Have you intercepted those plans? Plans or planes? Wait, hold on. Did it say plans or planes? Planes. Did you intercept those planes? Alrighty then, just like Syndicate before the Xbox 360 sequel. Wait, Syndicate the game? I liked that one. Didn't that Syndicate have Rosario Dawson in it? Cause that was a fun game. I don't know what the old Syndicate was like. You don't seem to be worried about your old boss? Yes, originally played like XCOM. Oh! So yes. Yes. You don't seem too worried about your old boss. Oh, then you must have been in touch with the commander. Don't you fret, the Griffin base may be lost, but Kruger and the others are still alive. If all goes well, you will soon get to meet them in Berlin. Save the small talk. Give me the mission brief. The worst case scenario has been averted, and we have you to thank for that. But the real mission is only about to begin. Surely a doll as brilliant as you needs no reminder from me. You wouldn't have sent me if all you needed was an errand girl. It is an M4A1 in that body, but you knew that from the start, didn't you? I kindly decline to comment on this. Statesec also wants M4? Everyone wants M4 because everyone wants to play God, and she is the thing that someone. Okay, wily old fox. Let's return to the subject, M16. We now have the situation under control within the country. Everyone will declare their position soon enough. Huh, funny thing, position. Things are far more complex than you think. Those old krauts aren't the only ones we're up against. Which reminds me, I gather you're aware of the situation concerning Paradeus? An organization of such scale cannot be completely concealed. They must have received some kind of official sanction. Both the frequent local riots and the fireworks incident were just the prelude. When the first leaf drifts off a branch, fall won't be far behind. Your true objective is to find out when exactly fall is coming. No one can stop fall from coming. But if the weather forecast is accurate, we can all prepare the appropriate clothing to weather the cold. This metaphor is getting really stretched. They are really pulling this metaphor. The problem started in Moscow, but the solution must be in Berlin. Figure out the timing. All right. I will share all the intelligence I have with you. By the way, here's a little clue. The mole among us has exposed herself. She may be able to give you some help. It's a woman named Nemra. What? She's already departed from Moscow and is en route to Berlin. Follow her. You may learn something unexpected. What? Wait, did he mean Nemron is a mole in Statesec? And we realize it? That explains a lot. Okay. Why are these all story things? I want to fight. Let us fight. Thud. Jay angrily slams a pile of documents on his desk. Alright, so now we're in Germany. These are the German guys. This is the 18th already, Schwaben. Are we going to let these bastards continue swanning around like they own the place? Hey, it's Kay, and look, he's all dressed up. Calm down, Kevin. Can't you say anything other than calm down? More of our colleagues have died in the line of duty over this past month than in the last 5 years. So yeah, they're the men in black. J and K. They're the men in black. This is Japanese German Will Smith. And we know who's behind it. Mind your words, Jay. Don't make such a casual accusations without evidence. Kay calmly gathers the mess of documents for him and takes a deep breath. While adding tactical dolls to our ranks was a wise decision, it just can't make up for our lack of numbers. Stop being so reckless. Right now, the most important thing is to do our job. But still, isn't that recording enough? We went through so much to get that evidence. Even if we're real, it could become fake. And once it's proven to be fake, we're all doomed. You know, there are thousands of ways that sort of thing could be falsified. So we got evidence that Gray isn't Gray and is an evil doppelganger clone. Well, we didn't. They did. The Men in Black. After being rebuked by Kay, Jay clenches his fists and sits himself back down in his chair, somewhat deflated. Jay's new, not girlfriend, love interest, almost died because of it. He looks at the files covering the table and rubs his temples, which are aching from stress. What have you been doing lately? Tell me what you can talk about. I've been providing service for the sake of our future missions. Wow, way to be vague. Is there something wrong with your head? Kevin, how long do you think she can stay? At the rate at which we've been changing our leadership, a year, maybe 2. You don't know anything about how to manage your superiors at all, do you? Is his love interest a gun? No, his love interest is a scientist. But she was a scientist who worked at Galatea under Gray. And that's how, she found out. But she does have a gun, girl, a doll. Come on, ever since that incident, the Stasi's already limited authority has been further reduced. We're no different from cops now. Do we even need to manage leadership of that caliber? Should I say you're lacking in brains as well as brawn? She might end up being the longest serving leader we've had ever since we went from State Security Service to the Ministry of State Security. I can stake our future on that at least. Oh, okay. He means that, they rebranded. Germany rebranded their state security. Stasi. Their Stasi, Russia, us, is state sec. Did she dose you with the Kool-Aid or something? We weren't subject to any disciplinary measures after the fireworks incident on Unity Day. Which means it's not like it was any of our business. Do we not get to interact? When does the BRD come in? That we can assume that the little Squad A is our BPRD. Also, do we not get to interact at all with the Unity Day fireworks? You ended the last event with them launching missiles. And then a bunch of stuff. So now we're just cleaned up? It happened? I don't know. I'm upset. Ever since that incident, which set the Stasi's intel work regarding Moscow back by about 20 years, we've been changing leaders every time something happened over there. But you forget, the Stasi was doing much better 20 years ago. It's been like an hour of exposition. It really has. I'm frustrated. Think, man, think. Going by precedent, we ought to have been punished again after fireworks went off on Unity Day. But that woman hasn't been here long, and nobody here has handled a similar case before. Even if everyone in the agency has differing views, we've still got eyes on each other, right? There's no way anyone could be carrying out a mission we don't know about. Think about it. This is where she showed her true worth. It proves that the higher-ups knew about the fireworks incident, and that she managed to obtain that intel while nobody in the Stasi knew about it. And while we had a period of jolly cooperation with the commander, and even managed to obtain info of that level, we haven't gotten any follow-up assignments since. In other words, it wasn't the commander who contacted her through us. She was the one who used us to work together with the commander. To be precise, she didn't just communicate with the brass, but also with the peons. I have no excuse for what happened at the plant. I'm not blaming you for that. To sketch a mountain, one must stand on the plains, and to sketch the plains, one must stand on a mountain. She's an ambitious woman. I think I understand your analysis, but what does that have to do with us? So what should we do next? Ahem. After clearing his throat, Kay retrieves a 20-inch travel case from under his desk. Right now, I have a mission for you. Like you said, we can't keep losing colleagues, otherwise we won't need this office anymore. As you also pointed out, we can't tackle the matter from the source. That isn't something we can handle. But we can attack it from the surface. You should be good at this. What does that mean? All we need to do is not lose any more of our people. Allow me to introduce you to your new colleagues. Please tell me it's us. Please tell me it's us. Please tell me it's us. Jay watches as Kay retrieves a file from the folder. He takes it from Kay and quickly scans through it. Dolls again? And 4 at once? Is it us? Is it us? They're more efficient than human beings. And as long as nothing major happens, you won't have to worry about more people dying. What about Mona? Hasn't she been repaired already? He also had a doll, which we were able to unlock. There's something else in store for her. Something different from you. She showed just how reliable she was, you know. Jay opens his mouth. He looks like he wants to retort, but he can't find the words to say. In the end, he just lowers his head and continues studying the data of the 4 dolls. Please tell me it's us. Inside Romy's office. Hey, look, it's her. How's the cleanup work going? Who are you? We sped things up after the fireworks. The situation in Moscow right now is dire. Just about every single foreigner in the embassy is under surveillance. And even the delivery boys have at least 40 cameras installed in their homes. I haven't received any official requests for agent repatriation yet. At the very least, things over there haven't affected things here. And compared to our embedded personnel, their own internal troubles take priority. So be careful when you work. Okay, so I'm assuming she's over at the German embassy in Moscow. We have no grounds to intervene in their internal affairs. The nation's stance is exactly as it appears. Meh, doesn't matter. Besides, we're all illegals, so even if we get captured, you'll trade for us, right, boss? You sound like you're looking forward to 3 square meals a day in Moscow prison. The thing is that too many of my colleagues' covers have been blown, so things are really hard for me. If you can't do it, then tag out. Still, the expat bonus pool is fixed. Do you still need assistance? Is it a matter of bonuses? No, it's a question of ideals! Boss, I have a dream. I hate this girl already. I have a dream. Only people with dreams ask for overseas assignments. It's true, you gotta believe me. I don't like her at all. In any case, all I can tell is that these inhuman toys have already been pulled out of Moscow. Can you restore their data? That'll be difficult. Their system's operational efficiency are like heaven and earth compared to the obsolete hunks of junk they have in the agency. Frankly speaking, I'd advise that the technical branch bring in more civilian pros or experts. Did you find that border crossing info of those weapons? Now this is the strange part. Those weapons went through the channels of rebel troops. Let's just call them rebel troops for now. How shall I say this? They didn't go through the channels of the Ministry of Construction. Organize this data. Be as detailed as possible. At a cafe in Moscow. Miss, your coffee. And this is the adapter plug you wanted. Ah, thank you so much. The waiter looks at the long table that could seat 8, which is now covered with all manners of receipts. The only one seated there is the petite-looking girl. I don't like her at all. Pardon me, but what are these? I'm filling out invoices. I can't believe I still need the primitive receipts to claim expenses in 2064. Do you need help? No, this pile of stuff concerns my performance evaluations for the rest of the year. Why is it more story? Let me fight. Look at this event. Look at this event. There's so much. Already 3/8 of it is just story. Alright, I'm going to take a pause to get water, because this is frustrating. I was so excited for this event, and yes, I'm very interested in the story. Hold up. Why am I holding up? I was going to stop to get water. 3/8? 3/8 of part 1, and then chapter 2 is 8. Chapter 3 is 12, and chapter 4 is 14. And I don't know if this is a chapter. This might be a chapter. So I'm frustrated that 3/8 of chapter 1 has been story. 4/8! Because the next one is also going to be story. Yeah, chapter 1 so far has just been... I mean, I get part 1 just being a recap. Sure, that's fine. And part 2, now where are we at? But part 3 and freaking 3 and 4? Yeah, I'm gonna get water. I'm gonna be right back. Water has been acquired. Whoa, wait. This is new. Normally there's normal and hard mode. This has a nightmare mode? What? That's cool. It looks like there's a lot of missions, though. I like the rhino. Might be able to get a rhino pistol. What's the important information? That thing's still lit up. Bothers me when it does that. Give me your hearts. That's the rhino revolver. Yeah, that's what that is. Where is he? Oh, right, it's in the box. We can't just grab her. That's not it either. Yeah, this is the rhino revolver. Sci-fi pew pew. Let's do a bit of, other things real quick. Oh no, the Christmas people are gone. Oh, we can get don't I already have alchemist? Sup, Jolson? You missed way too much exposition. Capture it. Kill them. Go! Spray it with capture foam. Did we get it? Yay, victory, they're happy. These are all kind of trash. And I think I already have alchemist. Let's see. I have gauger. No, I have alchemist already. I mean, I could get a second one. So I can upgrade her. I actually want architect. There's a version of architect that they released for summer called Sharkitect. So I want architect. We saw her. She is. No one wants to be friends with her. Look, it's Sharkitect, naval warfare specialized model. Her thingy is a shark. And her abilities are all beach themed. Sorry, but I'm gonna be a stickler about this. This game isn't turn-based strategy. Yeah, it is. Here, let's go do a regular mission. Let's do a different one. Let's see. What don't I have an A in? Do I have an A in this one? Here, let's go here. Let's see, what's this story? What's happening here? Dark and scary. Okay. So, this is us trying to get the information about the base. And we want to kill everyone and take over the land. I don't have a silver medal. I need a silver medal. Let's do it. Oh, there's advantage, dolls? Alright, these two are stronger in this level. So let's just kill. Yeah? We need that. We need that heavy port. Deploy you. Deploy you. You guys can go up. And then over here. Deploy you guys. Oh, what? I can only have two? Well, that sucks. You guys, fly over here. Parachute fairy, go! Good job. Alright, you go up here. And I am going to be sneaky and get some help. Let's see, who's got a really powerful echelon? Oh, this'll do. Not that one. Oh, crud. No! I didn't deploy it! I'm dumb. That's okay. No harm, no foul. I can deploy them next turn. Go, get him! Oh, phew. Dang! Well, Jolson, I'm taking turns and I'm strategizing. See? Turn 1. Turn 2. So I can't deploy any new ones just yet. So let's see. This is a friend echelon, which means I won't have control over it. Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's do this one. Eliminate enemies. Alright, let's retreat you guys. And deploy heavy ordnance core! Which one? We'll use this one. Yahoo! Hello, April. I'm glad that you're here. Poof. This is kind of unnecessary for these enemies. Everyone's broken! Yeah, it's like Advanced Wars. Except I still have control here, and I sometimes have to do certain things. I got 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, you know what? Alright. I'm gonna kill that guy. And then they celebrate. Yay! Look at them celebrating. Yay! Yeah! She has a motorcycle skin, so I'm very happy about that. I honestly thought it was one of those I play for the plot games where they show the girls up close from the back. Nope! It's actually a game of you know, actual play. Alright, let's get a second friend echelon. Who on my friend list has a really strong echelon? Alchemist. You're missing a thing and you're... No. Should I use one with T-dolls? With doll? No, I want to use them because these are super powerful. What are you? Dreamer. You're still in the night. Do you have M21? I do have M21. I'm not using her. Okay, yeah, no, this team. What does she do? Why'd I hit cancel? Yeah? Your favorite? Who is it? I keep hitting the wrong button. Kitamura Eri? I don't know who she is, but I'm sure she's cool. Oh, Judge. Heck yeah. Okay. Right, I can't deploy yet. I'm gonna have these people retreat, which will get rid of all their... They have to leave all their ammo and stuff behind, which sucks. But I need a different echelon to take out those tanks. Let's see. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, she does ka-ching? That's great. Let me do a quick change up. Okay. Let's see. AP rounds. Let's take some of this from you. Damage and AP is what I want. Yeah. Yeah, let's take it from you. Cool. I'm trying to think of an anime you know her from. Magica Madoka? No, I know, I mean, I know her from... What's it called? Oh, wait, let me make sure she's standing in the right position. Yeah, I'll move her. Okay. What's it called? No, I know her from Genshin Impact. Oh, I have no more turns. Alright. Go! Go! Friend echelons, fight for me! I want Architect so badly. Look at that. How can you not enjoy that? The only downside to her is that she only has a range of 2. Can I do this? Alright, let's hope we don't die. We might die. This might be really bad, but let's give it a shot. So, the purple girl has an ability where she can pretty much instantly kill something, as long as it's not a boss. Kill that thing! No! Aim better! Okay. We lived! Huzzah! Oh, her kite flew away. Alright, that's one of the big, tough enemies, quote unquote, down. Move you there. End our turn. So they moved. And we take these spaces. They're gonna attack there. But we're supporting... I'm gonna have to bring him back to reload real soon. Come at me, I'm in a rush. Do your ability! What's your ability? She kicks? Are you serious? That's your ability? Last one. Do you have NZ75 or PP90? PP90 is my favorite! Can I move you guys? Oh, I can. Alright, I might move you guys. Really? I have both of those guns. Here, hold on. Oh no, PP19, but I do have PP90. PP90 is not that great. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Refuel present, that's 4. 1, 2, 3. Switch 4. It's a long walk, but I can do it. Oh wait, or... Alright, this might be... Yeah, it costs double the resources to repair while you're here. His name is Shiki Aoki. He used to play a lot of Dead by Daylight a few years ago. Oh, neat. Alright. Commander, this enemy is considered very tough. Are you sure? Yeah, I am. Let's go! Fight better! Go, go, go! You're doing so well! Yeah! Oh, I missed the little victory animation. Jolson, is this enough? Is this enough of a of RPG like turn-based strategy for you? I need to reload. Come on. Okay. Definitely is if it's in the realm of Advanced War Yggdra Union. Charge for no reason, because that doesn't do anything. Oh, her missile didn't hit anyone. That's so unfortunate. Now I'm going to change the settings so we can watch the missiles each time. Coalition force. On! Alright. Who we got next? Who else we got? So the goal right now is actually just to occupy every part on the map. Yggdra Union is an Atlas title that never really went anywhere, sadly. Sounds cool. Wait. They're still really injured. I don't know if that's a good idea. But here we go! If my dolls die, that's on me. Hide behind the shotgun, everyone. She's got a shield. Withdraw. Guys! Just one more. Okay. Yeah, she's almost dead. But she's not dead. And that's what matters. Alright. So we actually don't want to complete the mission just yet. So I need to make sure she doesn't... She can kill all these people, that's fine. Alright, you're gonna go kill that. Oh, Architect provides support? For real? That's awesome. Yeah! She's so tiny. Ah! That was hilariously adorable. Alright. Now, their turn, they attack. Do they shoot? Does she also? Oh. At least that explains why Architect was sent on the mission we have now. Because in the story mode, I'm assuming they're not letting us use the heavy ordnance cores. Remember them? The little hive mind girls? I have one of them equipped out here already, but Architect can do that instead. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna have you stand by. You can keep trying to find people to kill. Our goal right now... Is there someone there? Alright. Is to capture more land, more territory. You safe there? Yeah, you're safe there. You get a B rank by capturing every spot on the map. So I have to save capturing the base, the enemy base, for last. Pew 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 pew. Bakayoi! Everyone, here's my big boom! Or, probably better translated, explosion! Actually, you know what? That was a waste. I'm just gonna retreat you guys. Polazuma! I'm just gonna retreat you guys. It was probably cheaper to have retreated them and then repaired them out here. Now that I think about it. Alright. Who should I bring out, though? Alright, this is an Exodia squad. Right here. This has been called an Exodia squad. Let me make sure everyone's standing in the right positions. Okay, good. So Python here has an ability that allows her to take any buffs that she receives and then give it to everyone else. Which means any buff that they get and then give to give to themselves and then give to others, she basically means every buff gets twice. So she doubles every buff. Which alone is ridiculous. Add on the fact that I also have some extremely powerful guns here. She has an ability that makes it so she just keeps firing super fast. Every shot increases her attack speed. Okay, so you heard all those shots, right? Just boom, 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 boom. That was her shooting really powerful shots all at once, like a frickin' bazooka. Yeah, I said bazooka. What are you gonna do about it? Hold on, this is in the way. Does that connect? Yes, it does. Alright, let's do this. Fight me! They might die. That's okay. Charge! Whee! Run, 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 run. April, if it makes you feel any better, there is some of that runny, jubbly, jiggly things that goes on in their animations. Alright. Alright, girls. Girls, I believe in you. I believe in you, girls. Okay, okay, okay. Come on, okay. Run away, run away, run away. It's okay, it's okay. Oh, they lived. We did it! Yay! And only 2 girls almost died. So I want to reiterate, I'm doing this to get the silver medal. And the grading conditions, this I've already failed. Because, you know, I've retreated echelons and I haven't won in 2 rounds. Occupy all nodes on the map. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'll let Judge destroy that thing and then have her pause. Meanwhile, let's retreat you guys and bring out I want to try this, and it's probably not gonna work. Wait a sec. Let's say 1 out of 2. Has the heavy core not counted this whole time? Can I just deploy another one of my own echelons? For real? I'm dumb. Oh my god, I could have been doing this the whole time. Here, let's bring Hunter out. Let's go! Hunter! I love you, Hunter! Pew! See, there was some jiggle and a booty right there. Oh, Hunter may not be able to do well on this. No, they're doing fine. They did fine. They only got a little hurt. Polasuma! That worked out alright. Alright, kill that thing and then I don't want you to move anymore. Go! Why are they having trouble? Wait, what's going on? Why are they... Can they not break the shield? Oh, wow. I don't think they can break the shields. Yeah, look at that. We can't win. We can't really lose. I guess they withdraw. Alright, goodbye guys. Thanks for playing. You were very helpful. So that's like the boss. Can I pull her out? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna retreat everyone. She has way too many resources. That's why I'm walking her all the way over here. I don't care how many turns it takes. But I want her to retreat with her stuff on her. Alright, Destroyer, who's also adorable. Strength in numbers. More units there are in the echelon. Nope, that's not useful. Lone Wolf, that's not useful. Pilfer. Sure. What? I'm doing this. Alright. Oh, that's all the turns I got. Alright, so here's the plan. We're gonna converge on that guy. But first, I have to pull her. So that she's close enough to provide support. Oh, you guys have like no ammo and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna retreat you guys because you have nothing to really lose. Yay, thank you for coming. Okay. Cool, so now she's moving. Yeah, I don't care about you. We need a lot of support to take this guy down. Because you saw what happened there. Alright. Okay. This can work. And you just stand by. I want to try this pilfer thing. Did not receive rewards. Oh well. Alright. Look at all these lines of support. Cross fingers. This may be awful. Let's find out. Look at them all coming together. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening? This is awesome. Oh my god. 3 machine guns. one shotgunner who barely took any damage. And then our leader there, converting accuracy and defense. That was amazing. Amazing. Alright, we need to keep capturing places, so. Oh, that's not going to end up captured. Okay. I went the wrong way there. Great. Good job, Yoshi. Great job, Yoshi. Look at you. Look at you. I'm so proud of you, Yoshi. That's just gonna be a wasted turn. Good job. Not that it really matters. Where is my lovely Scarecrow? Always love her. Eliminate enemy. Perfect. Now I can move Destroyer over here. Am I able to pull this character out? No, it just stands there. Alright. Chase it! Chase it down! If it keeps moving though, I might have to personally chase it down. Alright, now we're good. Everyone, let's just make a mess of this guy. But don't capture the command base. Jeez. I love Scarecrow. She just took out everything. Alright, so you can capture this, and then we'll move you. Move these guys both up. Capture another spot. Are you not attacking, eliminating enemy? What's wrong with you? Here, we'll bring you over here. And she uses her little baton to command her turrets. And then she summons so many more. IDW, Danya! She is the most annoying. So one of the best things about Scarecrow is that she can actually just put a little hologram of herself up and it captures a spot, which is really useful. Okay. That's every spot, right? Every spot on the map is blue now? Except for that one? Okay. Now we just end the turn. And then this is captured. And that's all the spots. Which means we win! Yay! Good job, us. Primary scan of sewers is complete. Little fairy. Well, am I great or what? Other than the white bastards, what have you found? I discovered a small hidden room with all sorts of firearms in there. If they all belong to an informant, he's awfully prepared. But guns won't be enough at all against the white enemies. What about the informant's whereabouts? This is back when we needed to meet Kay for the first time. Yeah. So. What's important is silver. And that matters because now I can do an auto battle where I don't actually need to be involved anymore. It's good for farming. Taiyo. Useless. Oh! Useless. Give me the new gun. Not the new gun, the gun that I don't have. Let's see what happens here. Oh! 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 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Doll! Oh wow, you were garbage. That was utter garbage. Ooh. Alright, I'm starting to like waste resources, so I should stop. I already have all of you. Oh, right, hold up. April, you still around? Because if April's still around, I want to show her the dolls and have them talk. Batteries. Anything good? Can I, like, no. Can be enhanced. Cool, you have been enhanced. Alright. Complete! Complete! Obtained! This is why you do the dailies. This is why you're supposed to do your dailies. I have to complete a second stage. I mean, that's not hard. Oh, look at this reward. It's actually a really crappy reward. 120 silver medals. Yay! Achievement. I got an achievement. Nice. Nice. So I'll get this. I'll get this skin for FN49 here. So I need 1800 points. Alright, everyone, repair. I have over 1,000 instant repair tickets. There's no reason for me not to just instantly repair. No, don't do it. Alright. Let's go with the story again. On the German border, the MCV loaded full of Griffin dolls drives slowly towards the sunset that is about to melt into the horizon. Hey Leon, Mr. Kruger, we're about to cross the German border. So these are my superiors. These are my superiors, the people who, you know. By the way, our base got destroyed. That's just something that happened. Remember the whole the Hawks that I was talking about? Yeah, they blew up our base because they're jerks. But thankfully, my superiors got everyone out as best as possible. Repair work is progressing steadily, but we'll have to wait for the IOP suppliers to arrive before we can replace their bodies. The doll's morale is stabilized, more or less. I'm really not suited to this sort of thing compared to Kalina. Sorry. Kalina is the girl that, you know, Shiki-kan-sama, in the shop. You've done your best. Have things on Kalina's end been taken care of? She's been successfully transferred and her vital signs are stable. Good. I would be very upset if she died. Like, really upset if she got hurt. Now all we have to do is wait. I wonder if things are going well on the commander's side. They are not. The MCV awkwardly breaks in a forward position. What's the matter? I'll go check. Ingram, come with me. With Ingram escorting her out, Helion exits the MCV. Several men in border guard uniforms are blocking their path. Well, I guess that makes sense. We are inspectors from the German Bundesgrenzschutz. Please show your identification. Hello, these are our entry documents. Helion hands the permits that Zelensky prepared for them to the inspectors. The inspectors take turns reading them. Every now and then, one of them steps aside to speak into his communicator for confirmation. Helion can tell from the changes in their facial expressions that something unusual is happening, but she doesn't dare to act rashly. I'm sorry, but your entry permits are invalid. What do you mean? Miss Helion, Mr. Kruger, we have just been informed that you are wanted for endangering national security? You are under arrest. Please refrain from pointless resistance. Get your hands off her! Wait. More border guards stream out of the checkpoint. They raise their guns and point them at Helion. Helion restrains Ingram beside her. You have my cooperation, but Mr. Kruger is injured and he needs immediate medical attention. We will arrange for it, naturally. Ingram, inform everyone that the repair schedule will proceed as planned. Don't panic and wait for us to return. Miss Helion, they look crooked to me. Are you really going to leave with them? We have no choice. With a sigh, Helion stares down the countless empty black gun muzzles pointed at her and raises her arms. In the safe house in Berlin. Finally, we get to me! We've been doing all of this, and we have only finally gotten to me. This isn't what was planned. Persica. She is our technician. You sound like a kid who received a workbook for Christmas. The commander shakes their head and sighs into the communicator. After all that's happened, even something like this isn't enough to alarm the commander. I'll think of a way to deal with this. The Earl should have a solution. Probably for the best. I don't want to have to manage the MCV full of dolls for you. How's the progress on the doll repairs? Huh? Are you rushing me? I came to your base for a vacation. I mean, to be protected. Now I'm stuck wandering around with you and you have the gall to rush me? That's not what I meant. But I really need backup right now. The commander falls silent. I need to be able to dispatch a forward expeditionary team. But this will be a private operation, undertaken without the Earl's permission. That's strange. So you won't go rescue Ange if you don't get support, money, or manpower? No, I will. Then isn't it settled? Just do what you want. Why are you putting so much thought into it? I drink a cup of coffee when I wake up every morning, but that doesn't mean I need to spend the day working. You need to go with your gut and your instincts, whether you're a soldier or a scientist. It feels kind of weird to hear you lecturing me about this. You're just overthinking things. I haven't seen Ange keep a cat yet, so letting her die just like that would be a bit of a shame. What does that mean? What does that mean? How about this? I'll send an intellectually inclined doll with my new invention to help you out. Don't expect anything else, though, since I've used all the combat-grade parts on them. Honestly, she's been gone for so long, but she's still finding ways to cause me problems. Who's this new doll? Thanks? Right. Is that conference room any good? I didn't have the chance to test it out. Hang on. I'll send you the feedback data. On the outskirts of Berlin, near Bonsdorf. Does anyone know enough about Germany to understand where this is? The grass is whipped wildly by the winds, and the ground is strewn with dried out, rotting corpses. Oh, great. Olga carefully dissects the Nitos in the search with a look of mild disgust on her face. Okay, so we're back to Olga. Sister Olga, we've cleared up the garbage that spilled out. The bodies all had different degrees of damage, and the usable blood clots we could extract were very limited. See, look, they're harvesting dead bodies. Log all the samples you could harvest. Have you still not found 10876's body yet? Didn't... Maclean died. Maclean. No, we haven't. We've examined the blood samples from this region, but there are no corpses that match our data. Yeah, Mordo killed Maclean in front of us, and it was really tragic. Like, she did the thing where, like, you hold up the back of the head. You know, they're on the ground, you hold up the back of the head, and you take a knife and you go right across the throat. It was really tragic, like, right in front of us. Considering how bad the damage is, can it still be recovered for use? How is the instrument probe going? Big Sister Olga, the production lines are all inoperable, although we managed to recover samples of 10876's blood from some of the devices. That's enough. Her only value now is that. While this experimental batch was a failure, we managed to recover a partial success. Yes. An elongated shadow extends out from the direction of the light. Olga looks up and sees a towering figure. The cold wind ruffles her cloak and her hair, and though her back is to the light, the gun she is holding is both eye-catching and an eyesore. M16? It's M16! Heck yeah, facial recognition scan in progress. 4837264. Nice. Inform Big Sister Nemron immediately. We've sighted the Griffin T-Doll M16A1. What? Bam! M16 grabs Olga's head with her bare hands and slams it into the ground. Oh, crud, Nemron's here. M16A1, your reputation precedes you. Are you the M16A1 of the AR team? Or the M16A1 of Sangvis Ferry Industries? I'm the M16 who's gonna kill you. Freaking love M16. With a bland smile, Nemron disables her defense module. In the next moment, there is no further need for conversation. A symphony of explosions and gunshots fill the air. The most skilled hunter is seeking the most delicious prey. Finally! Guys, we can fight. Guys, we're gonna fight. Oh, look at all these zombies. Oh, and it's a mission where I don't even get to use my own dolls. Great. That's okay. It's still gonna be fun. Catch up to Nemron. Condition for failure. Flee. The mission is a failure. The target escapes. Cool. So, I think the most clever thing to do is to capture these two spaces, which will give me the opportunity to move much further. Ah, I have to stop her from getting there. Let's go! 1, 2, 3. Die. Oh, dang. Holy crud. The heck? She's overpowered. As, you know, we knew. We'll go down. And then cut her off. Alright, let's get her. Let's go! Wait, I just noticed her. Got you. Was that it? So close, M16, but not quite. I just noticed her power rating. For instance, the boss here, 45,261. Hers is freaking 2,518,771. That's ridiculous. EMI. I hope we'll get to meet again. Electromagnetic interference. Okay, that's what EMI stands for. I always offer a warm welcome to brave warriors like you. Damn it. At the moment when M16 was immobilized, Nemron disappears among the soldiers brought up from the rear. There is no trace of her. So that's it? That sucked. Well, I got a supply crate. Let's do that mission again on a harder difficulty. There's no difference in any of the difficulties. Great. That was too easy. Outside Paradeus' underground base on the outskirts of Berlin. M16A1 leans down to inspect the Nido's corpse lying on the ground. She raises an eyebrow at what she sees. Vroom! The familiar rumble announces her partner's timely return. Beak swings herself off her bike briskly. She got away. Doesn't matter. M16 shakes her head and gets to her feet. Her attacks were peculiar. Javier's intel failed to mention that. I never expected decent intel from people whose intel system is about as secure as a sieve. I stayed on the chase for quite a while and only lost her when she started messing around with my navigation system. They have even more tricks up their sleeve than we imagined. So have you figured out what they're here for? I took a look around inside and found a lot more corpses than stated in the report. If I'm not mistaken, this place might have been used as some sort of petri dish. So I'm actually stepping on countless dead specimens? Yeah. Notify the Western group of forces and ask for reinforcements. She couldn't have gone far. At the very least, we must find her tracks. Do you think those humans can be trusted? Even Javier can't guarantee their loyalty. The situation has changed. Since the incident on Unity Day, everyone must declare their positions. Right now, they desperately need to prove their innocence. What is it? I'm just thinking that you seem to have changed quite a bit after your neurocloud adjustment. You were totally different back in Sangvis Ferry. Maybe you're right. I was pretty preoccupied when I was in SF. You know, I do envy you. You never seem particularly bothered by anything. Well, you've only shown up in one story besides this. Is that a roundabout way of calling me an airhead? I've got to thank them for reverting my neurocloud to how it used to be. I feel so much more like myself, especially when I recall all the stupid things I did in the past. She shrugs, then she smacks Beak on the shoulder. In any case, it's impossible to turn back the clock. Stop thinking about such nonsense. Let's go. I hope we get her back. Inside an ordinary apartment in Berlin, a glamorous-looking woman has cleared the room thoroughly. After making sure that all traces have been erased, she walks up to the holographic projector reverently and flicks through the empty logs with satisfaction. Oh, Bramedib. Father, our dirty little secrets have all been buried 6 feet under. Other than you and me, no one else knows. This is my... Bramedib's voice comes to an abrupt halt, and her respectful demeanor vanishes in the blink of an eye. She glances at the door with some distaste, before hastily turning off the projector and sauntering out into the living room. Thud. Oh, snap! No sign of the target. Look at her! So cool! Brigitte. Gamma, Delta, search the rooms. Dagmar. Roger. Edith. No signs of the target. All records have been purged. We're too late. This is Sterling. The enemy is ahead of us. They've already deserted this hideout. We can't find any useful clues. Tch, not again. We just got them by the tail only for them to give us the slip. What do we do now? Leave that place to my subordinates. Make your way here quickly and link up with me. We must ensure the safety of other Stasi folk. Understood. Call disconnected. Sterling switches off her earpiece and turns to beckon at her 3 teammates, whose searches have been equally fruitless. Is she in charge? Withdraw. M16 makes a call through a special hotline that has never been used before. This is Squad 7094 of the Western Group of Forces awaiting orders from Nike. Please verify your command authorizations. Is this new standard procedure for command handovers? Yes, ma'am. Ever since the local garrison signal mix-up, all command authorizations must now be confirmed and reinstated. If you'd please, ma'am. You people are finally showing some caution. We're just following orders from the central authority. You don't have to justify yourself. Just get on with it. Authorization confirmed. Codename, Black Box. Acting on behalf of Zelensky's office. Confirmed. Command transfer authorized. Transfer complete. Please give the order, Black Box. Your target is Nemron. Data gathered from our last encounter have been transferred to you. She has the ability to interfere with the doll's systems. Understood. Search for her on your radars. I've sent you her last seen coordinates. Yes, ma'am. We will organize a search right away. Good. Whew, then I'm leaving this matter to you. Transmission terminated. What now? We catch up, of course. Or would it all be it would be all pointless, wouldn't it? What a slave driver. Oi. Come on. Beak's motorbike rumbles once more. Rum. All right, another mission. Is this one where we deploy? Nope, we're using them. Dang, this looks complicated. What's our objective? Okay, now we have to go find her and kill her and prevent her from escaping. Why do we only have 1 AP, for real? Are we able to move this? We are. Alright, let's take control of that. It's a little icon here. What's it mean? During this stage, the first move the M16 and her teammates make in every round will not cost any APs. Please make full use of this feature to complete the stage. Nemron is very fast. You must reach her before she escapes. Okay, cool. So our first move doesn't count. So you'll move that. And for you, you can go there. Kill it. Are they not fighting? Click the map to return. What happened? Did it glitch right when we actually got to some actual combat? Hold on. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Why? Why do you hate me? Alright, I'm gonna close this. At least I don't need to like reset too much. And it's really fast because it's on a computer. Okay, bye gameplay. Hey, we had gameplay when I was trying to get the silver medal. Oh, look, it's Architect Engager. I should have known they were going to show up. They're in the background. I didn't even notice. Yay, we did that. Perform 3 equipment enhancements. I can do that real quick. Hold on. We just quickly do this. Who's the one do I want to upgrade? STAR. 1 upgrade. 2 upgrade. 3 upgrade. Cool. Also cool. Alright, back to fight. Resume. Don't worry, we're back to gameplay. Go! Launch your rockets. Good job. Launch more rockets. Oh, they didn't launch more rockets. They didn't need to, because everyone died. Man, SF is strong. I envy. I mean, that's why we had to fight them this whole time, so, you know. Man, their ability power numbers. Do you see the attack power they had? It was over 1 million again. Oh no, she's running. Alright. So this... Hold on. This doesn't count as a movement. Oh, but I can reactivate it. Heck yeah. Bombard an enemy other than Nimrin, instantly destroying them. Any enemy? Oh my god, any enemy. That's awesome. Alright. It's gonna have to go into scientific notation eventually. Eventually. Here, wait, let's take a look at her. So that right now it is 2,518,771. The average is about, like, really high is like 50,000. Alright, who needs to go? You. You're too powerful. Goodbye. You. Huh. Where do you move? Capture this. Will give us another AP. And you. Continue the fight. I wonder if I'll be able to use that again. She's ridiculous. I hope we get to use her. I hope M16 gets a neural upgrade and we get to play with her in this form. Because the current M16 that we have is trash. Because she's a starter unit. I mean, that should be obvious. Alright, so she's trying to get there and we have to... What? She jumped too! Did you see that? She jumped too! I got 3 AP. I mean, I guess just go at her, right? 1. Free 1. 1. 2. 3. Yeah. Clear shot. What is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? Oh no! Oh no! Did we get her? Success. I guess we got her. Her little zappy thing didn't do anything. Woohoo! M16 is awesome. What, was that the end? Oh no, this is the end. Ange! Neo-Soviet military safe house, Berlin. Did we save Ange yet? Click. Incoming transmission. I hope you have good news. Then sorry to disappoint. We lost her in the end. We lost her in the end? Come on! She's more slippery than any of the targets we've tracked before. I've read your report. Is this the area where you lost track of her? Yeah? I'll wait for your follow-up report. There's a region known as the Dead Sea nearby. During World War III, it was a dumping ground for wartime waste. It is now a land of death and decay that even birds cannot fly across. A black zone. Without a doubt. It goes without saying that the region is deadly to humans, but even dolls and mechs cannot stay in there for long. That checks out. We got a name from the internal purge that just happened. Avernus. Yo, okay, so that was the thing that Susanna was gonna say, but then she got her neck snapped. Very apt, don't you think? The entrance to the underworld? A perfect name for this Dead Sea. I see. Then one must wonder why she'd vanish here. I await your good news. So we're gonna go into the Dead Sea, huh? Transmission disconnected. Ange! Oh, she looks messed up. Oh. Why did they make a new sprite for her that's just her all messed up? I feel bad. Avernus is the first circle of hell? Good to know. And yeah, major oof for Angelia. Ange scowls. Having one hand and feet bound. Having one's hands and feet bound is especially uncomfortable for someone who has the habit of chewing their nails. What the hell is going on? The bright lights suddenly start going out, one after the other in the distance. The ominous snaps seem to be heralding the approach of some unknown being. The echo incessantly around the spacious room, drumming against her heart. Pointless theatrics. She's like Bane when Batman tried to be all spooky. Once Ange gets over the initial shock, she's completely unfazed. To be fair, even if she were phased, there's nothing she could do about it. Everything falls silent around her. Snap. A beam of dazzling light shines upon Ange, illuminating the inside of her eyelids to a soft pink, even through her blindfold. She senses an unfamiliar presence not too far away, but she's completely immobilized. Other than her mouth, she can't move a single muscle. Who is this? Who's there? Ange asks tentatively but receives no answer, which only cements her speculation. Still, even though she expected the meeting to take place, she did not anticipate the fact that he would appear before her in the flesh. Is this Father? Are we finally going to meet Father? Nice to meet you, Angelia. William! It is! Although there's a question mark. But yeah! I'm the one you've been searching for. You may call me William. It is the voice of an adolescent with telltale signs of breaking. Oh. Ange can't help but furrow her brow. He didn't even bother to distort his own voice. Is he too self-confident, or does he have no intention of letting her go? Or perhaps... No, the most astonishing thing is his youth. He is so young. He's practically a child. Is this a clone? That's not your real name. Why does it matter? Doll of the Father. Yeah. No, you... Probably. It's just a form of dress. A pseudonym. You can call me by something else if you like. I don't mind. After all, that's not the point. The point is the reason why I've invited you here, Angelia. I wish to have a simple conversation with you. Is this your so-called simple conversation? Anne strains against her binds forcefully but cannot achieve so much as a twitch. Indeed. I'm afraid this is a necessary precaution to ensure that we can converse in a fair manner. Language, Angelia, language! Are you that afraid I'll bash your skull in? You're mistaken, Angelia. I'm not doing this to protect myself, but to protect you. You want to kill me, and that's no secret. But I must ask you, what exactly is your motive? Are you doing this for vengeance? Or for your meager sense of justice? Wait a sec. Oh, that's a cell phone or something. I was like, why is this sprite got a... I thought it was a gun. This could be a doll, or it could be... Because he is trying to make humans. He's trying to play God and make humans. So, he may have cloned himself. You think I'm after you for some petty revenge? How many people have died because of you? If my sense of justice is meager, then nothing in this world is substantial. All right, champion of justice. But has it ever occurred to you that I'm simply an arms dealer? Even if I hadn't created these weapons, people would still slaughter each other, even with stones and clubs. You sure make it sound as if you're not to blame. But the fact remains, so long as you're alive, the world will take a turn for the worse. No, the fact is, even if you succeed, even if William is dead and Paradeus disbands, how will that change anything? Am I really the culprit who plunged the world into misery in the first place? So this is what you invited me for, to listen to your pathetic justification? Wonderful. You're hurling insults now, which means we can begin our discussion in earnest. Because you have run out of arguments to make, isn't that right? You know full well, don't you, Angelia? You know that I'm not the cause of the sickness that plagues the world. It is the power structure of the world. Those who are at the steering wheel right now. Great. So now he's... well, I mean, he's not wrong. Yeah, but now he's doing the whole, like, anarcho-terrorist thing. Cool reason, still murder. You ever watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine? They capture the guy and he's like, I did it for love. Cool reason, still murder. They're the true source of poison. Someone comes to mind, right? Those people, those politicians, they have the world in the palm of their hand, but all they care about is their self-interest. Now the real father left Earth to start a radio show on the moon. I think I know what you're referencing. Or are you making that up? I can't tell. If you are so righteous, why do you cry foul at a scientist like me, yet choose to overlook those people? Is that what you call justice? Still murder! I don't see you filled with such righteous indignation as you flirt with those politicians and hand them the butcher's knife. Now that's how we are different from each other, Angelia. Oh, it's a Gigi Strive reference? I thought you were referencing the, now I will go to the last place capitalism hasn't touched. Space! So it's a Strive reference? That's good to know. Tim Curry. That's what I thought it was. Now that's how you differentiate from each other, Angelia. Our aim is actually one and the same. We're just using different methods. You resort to guns, while I go with research. Yours is worse. Much worse. Not the same. Into more guns. We have taken many lives along the way. Yes, I do admit that was wrong. Okay. But this wrongness is the very proof that this world requires change. I am a creator. I'm creating a power that is capable of changing the status quo. That's on a whole different level from putting bullets in the heads of a few inconsequential goons. Only when we possess the power, this power, will we have what it takes to do what is right. This guy. When that time comes, Angelia, think about it. Who has the right to wield such power? Not you, for sure. But who else can create this power? I can bring this power into existence, then bestow it upon someone who deserves it. Who do you think, Ange? Do you wish to possess this power? This isn't an invitation, but a screening. A test to find those with enough greed and ambition to make a worthy candidate. Absolute power, huh? Absolute power indeed. Oh, damn. Avernus. The ritual begins as the first ray of sunlight shines upon Avernus. Yo, this is so cool. This is real cool. And check it out. These are all Nitos. These are all the fake people. No, the creator of the gears turns Soul back into a human, steals the Ultra Magic Book, and starts a radio show on the moon. You know, that's not too dissimilar from what's happened. Except for the radio show on the moon part. But, like, something about trying to make artificial humans. The ritual begin... Oh, sorry, I don't need to be William anymore. William anymore. Oh, this one's got goggles. 2 suns, each illuminating a path. What the hell? What is this PNG? It's a stupid looking PNG. What's this? The path of the mundane world and the path of merciful Father. Sanctum turned into the devil's pit, the scales into an altar, drenched in sinner's blood. Each fury with their nails was tearing at her breast. They smote them with their hands and cried so loud. Oh, she's got a mask thing too. When halfway through the journey of our life, through this heaven and hell art we led. Thou wast made before I unmade. The anguish thou art in perchance withdraws thee from my memory. We shall be together in neither heaven nor hell, neither cursed nor redeemed. I did not die. Oh, wait. I did not die, nor yet remained alive. Is she growing more crackly? Big Sister Nemron, Father is looking for you. All right. Olga, give me this file when I'm back. Yes, sister. Heaven or hell, let's rock. Dante must die mode. After a soft ding, Nemron strolls out of the elevator. She walks up to the room ahead with her head lowered, then pushes open the door reverently as she utters a cheerful greeting. Felicitations, Father. What the hell is this place? Everything is according to plan. Also, what the hell is that her leg? What is this? Is this part of her dress or like her leg? I never really noticed it till now, because it kind of looks like it's part of her leg. Or maybe it's just pants. Everything is according to plan. Yeah, robo-leg. That's what I thought. Now the whole world shall hear your voice. After a long silence, the figure in the shadow finally responds. Have the old men finally taken notice? Okay, something I can barely see. I don't know if you guys can see it. He's got a bow tie. He's got a bow tie, and he's got, like, you know, this fleece. What style is this? I feel like it starts with an F. His jacket. He looks like a dweeb. Like, that's not even like a judgment statement. That's like a definition statement. He looks like a dweeb. Yes, Father. They can no longer overlook your power. They live like a pack of hyenas, yet they claim superiority over others. They plot and scheme for the sake of pointless influence, but haven't the faintest concern for the future of the world. You will soon possess influence. No, Nemron. All I need is power. Looks like a murderer from Colombo. Yeah! Yeah! Between power and political intrigue, they will only submit to power in the end. Whoever holds more power than anyone else can make the whole world listen to anything they say. Your power will become the key to changing the world. With power comes struggles, strife, as well as check and balance. Then in the new world, both destruction and rebirth are for you to decide. So basically what everyone is doing. Yeah. I can't wait to see the face he'll make. Okay, so you're not Father. Nemron closes her eyes. Her report has come to an end, but she can't leave just yet. After a brief pause, she slowly lifts her face and takes off her mask. Come here. As if some switch has been flipped, the voice in the shadow suddenly grows a lot more tender. Oh, I don't like this. Is this gonna be creepy? This is not what I expected. She calmly sits down at the dining table and looks down at an extravagant meal served on exquisite silverware. All the dishes are unfamiliar to her, but she knows that she will enjoy them very much. Time for a prayer. This is creepy. She's eating a human leg. Kind of. But this is creepy. This is way creepy. Plus, little William? William? Like, he looks like a freaking baby. Not like a baby, but you know. Jeez Louise. Through me you pass into a city of woe. Through me you pass into eternal pain. Through me among the people lost for aye. Lucy. Her gaze is soft and affectionate. It is directed at a holographic specter in the corner of the room. Lucy. Who's Lunasia? Oh. Lunasia is Lyco's sister. Lunasia is the whole Sangvis Fairy thing. Lyco, who, made Sangvis Fairy, trying to make a robot version of his dead sister, is Lunasia. So what's William's relationship? That he would have a hologram of her. Justice, the founder of my fabric, moved. To rear me was the task of divine power, supremest wisdom and primeval love. Nemron and the figure both closed their eyes and clasped their hands together in a gesture of prayer at the same time. Before me, things create were none, save things eternal, and eternal I endure. The prayer resounds throughout the dining room. Like all other families, they are gathered at the dining table reciting verses of praise. This is creepy. We shall be together in neither heaven nor hell, neither cursed nor redeemed. I did not die, nor yet remained alive. Love led us to one life. Love led us to one death. Some indistinct murmurs can be heard coming from the direction of that figure. After the prayer, Nemron opens her eyes and finds herself meeting the gentle gaze of the person sitting before her. You are very close to victory. I will have victory for sure, Mother. What the hell? What the hell? What kind of creepy-ass family is this? Did William without the question mark make Nemron, and then Nemron somehow got cloned William? And then just keeping a hologram of Lunasia? I don't like this. It makes me feel scared. I feel icky. Maybe they're all AI. I mean, maybe they all are AI. But, Nemron is an artificial human. The figure picks up the cutlery in an unconcealable joy and starts slicing up their beef impatiently the moment they finish the prayer. The silver knife scrapes the plate periodically. You're about to change the world. Only I and I alone can save you. You and you, my dear sister. What the F? Yes, Lucy agrees. Just a little longer, sister. Soon, I will make those madmen pay. Nemron silently beholds the curious scene. They're going to replace humanity with robot replicas. They're making everyone the same. Literally. Yeah. It's like, Nier Automata. Yeah, there's the Nier Automata stuff. Except there, everyone died because the dragon came from another dimension, from Drakengard dimension, and poisoned everyone. Here, he's doing the poisoning himself. Nemron silently beholds the curious scene. This is her special duty, as well as her very purpose. To be mom in a creepy family? No wonder she's, like, treated differently. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought the game froze again. Big Sister Nemron. The elevator doors open and Nemron strolls out from within. Her mask is now dangling on her fingers, her face dazed. Upon hearing Olga, she turns her head robotically and locks her eyes sharply on the Naito. What is your name? Pardon? I asked you your name. Olga, you bestowed this name on me yourself. Olga. Nemron nods thoughtfully. Did I ask you to stand guard here? Oh, she's gonna kill Olga. Look at that eye. That eye is like, I'm fucked. Nemron nods again and walks up to her. Then you must have something to give me. I do. Despite feeling a little confused about Nemron's strange behavior, Olga still hands over the file in her hands deferentially. Wait. Like, does she not remember from before? Like, what? Nemron takes it and starts flipping through it without a word. Sync data. Syncing. Synchronization complete. Wow! That's wild! Half a second later, Nemron closes the file with a nod. Big Sister Nemron. Olga. Huh? She kill him? She kill her? You've done well. She killed Olga? As Nemron's cold face becomes the last thing they see. Yep. She killed Olga. Her corpse falls heavily on the floorboards. She never knew what she'd done wrong until the very end, which is only natural since she had not actually done anything wrong. Time to get to work. Nemron tosses the torn-up file onto Olga's body, then strides towards the exit. The dazed expression has vanished from her face. Her memories of everything up until the moment when she met Father have returned, as they have countless times before. That is messed up! Inside Paradeia's temporary base. A tall and slender Naito walks slowly up to a T-doll who seems to be asleep. She utters a greeting. Oh, hello, Gray. Hello, Pandora. Oh! RPK is Pandora! Okay, RPK betrayed us. And one evil robot lady we don't get to fight. Yep. One less Olga. Okay, RPK is Pandora. RPK was a member of Defy. But she betrayed us, and she's the one who kidnapped Ange. So she's the reason why they caught Ange. So they gave her a name. Her goal is that she wants to become human. She's like, hey, that sounds like a good idea. The next second, RPK's eyes snap open. Hello, Mrs. Gray? What an unexpected visitor. I didn't think you'd remember me. She's like smug AF. I have no time for such nonsense. That's understandable. So, do you have a new job for me? Count yourself lucky. We are ready to keep our end of the bargain. Oh? RPK smiles faintly with narrowed eyes. We're leaving Berlin for the time being. Someone will escort you to our base. Your base? That's right, our actual base. From now on, you are officially one of us, Pandora. Rejoice. You've kept me waiting long enough. RBK blinks and promptly gets to her feet. And that's the end of chapter 1. So, that was, honestly, as much as it was like exposition for a lot of it, that was kind of cool. A lot of that was super cool to me. And now we get to know more about Father. Am I confusing Lyco and Father? Hold on. I alt-tabbed. So, Lyco, I'm going to the wiki. AI scientist, he developed a self-improving AI, Eliza, which is supposed to be Lunasia. And Eliza is the leader of Sangvis Ferry. And she was supposed to be Lunasia. 90 Wish. He helped make a bunch of dolls. Is this a dead link? No, it's not. Mainframe. Like I'm reading up on the wiki. I need to know, am I getting this confused? What? I thought Lunasia was Lyco's sister. Actually, I should just look up Lunasia. There are 2 characters with the name Lunasia. Lunasia von Oberstein was the eldest daughter of Rudolf von Oberstein. Right? Okay. Okay, so it says here, she was a friend of Lyco. After Lunasia's death, William wanted to revive Lunasia in a form that would enable him to use the special technology stuff. He contacted Lyco and Persica and provided them with human brain imprint to make a neural cloud. But after they discovered Lunasia's memories in it, they refused, as themselves and Rudolph were opposed to such experiments. William then used a more devious plan to reach his goals. Okay, so it's neither of their sisters. Lyco was just a friend, like a friend of the people. Former Rudolph von Oberstein, her dad, ran the company thing that Lyco was part of. And also Persicaria, the our tech person, the girl with the pink hair. Our tech person. Jeez Louise. My brain. So I don't know if William is like in love with her or like wants to I have no idea the relationship. But yeah, sister. Beyond anything, they just got so creepy. All of that was way too creepy. Whew. Okay. So let's end the stream here. I'm probably not gonna come back to this event on stream because I want to finish it. I'm probably gonna finish it tonight by myself. Yeah, well, tomorrow, Invisible Ink. I promise. Alright, turn-based strategy week will continue with Invisible Ink. So, with that said, good night, everyone. Thank you all for hanging out. You guys are the literal best. Better than anyone and everyone. If anyone is ever like, oh, who's better? You guys are. That's the answer. Good night.